We're done. Goodbye. No news.
Wait, where? Me?
What?
Where?
Ed is the worst.
No, not.
Oh. Arguing.
I was driving home crazy, trying to get home by 11:30. It's like, okay, Corey said, "Are you at home?" Like, no, I'll be home at 11:30. But you and LaRonna and Stephanie was already doing the recap, so.
Well, I was gonna do the recap. I was gonna do this show after with you, but well, not important. All right, let's do it.
All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Nintendo Pow Block here on Bossman Network. I'm your host and Light Excited ADV. Joining me is the one, the only Bossman himself, Mr. Corey Dirrig. Hello, good sir.
Hey, Ed. Slow news week, huh? Nothing to talk about. It's gonna be a short one, everybody.
Mirror?
Just just warning you now. It's gonna be a short one. That long time figure on your podcast feed, it's lying to you.
Are
Just
you
kidding.
sure? Because
I don't know. I don't know anymore, man. I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. Life's tough. Get a helmet.
Life stuff. Get a helmet. Wow.
That's what I said.
Well, Corey, actually, can we pause it real quick?
No,
You got it on the direct recap show.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
Well, it doesn't matter. I don't use this background. I only use it when we go live. Also, Ed,
Oh,
you can just do that.
okay. Because you showed the direct recap thing, and I'm like, huh?
I can also do this if I wanted.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, that one is nice.
If we ever changed our colors back to purple, we could use this. But we don't. Well, now we got to start over.
Okay.
Great.
Just making sure. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Nintendo Pow Block here on Bossman Network. I'm your host and Light Excited ADV. Joining me is the one, the only Bossman himself, Mr. Corey Dirrig. Hello, good sir.
Hello, Edward. Slow news week, huh? It's
Wait,
not a lot
one
going
more? What?
not
There's
a
a
lot
ton
going on. Nope, nothing going on this week. No, no news. No, literally nothing happened this week.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No video games. No, everything is perfect in the world this week.
Oh, trust me. You might get a lot of comments about that one. Statement.
Nope, not talking about it here. This is
I know.
not the place. Sorry, I know there's people that want to talk about it. This is not the place. So
this is the place for all Nintendo stuff, all Nintendo games. Yes, everybody, we are going to be touching on the Nintendo Direct, but if you want to hear some of our thoughts, check out the Direct recap with Corey, Stephanie, and LaRon. They cover the show and they give their thoughts and opinions about what was shown for the 27 games and other announcements for that. I had to work, so I wasn't able to be on it, but I do have thoughts, and we're going to be talking about it here on the show. First of all, the trailer music for the Super Mario Galaxy movie, I need.
I mean, it was like classic Mario that went straight into the Galaxy theme, like almost not like there, like no transition. It just flowed like a normal. It's pretty good.
I don't know who did the mixing, but it was so crystal clear, and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to buy the soundtrack when it drops.
Yeah, well, they said who was. I don't know who it is, but they said whoever was composing it did the last movie also. So
yeah, he was back to do this. I was just like, oh, that was pretty nice.
I'm sure Koji Kondo had some notes. I'm gonna be honest with you, Ed. Miyamoto's involved. Koji Kondo's involved. I'm just
Miyamoto's involved every day. I'm like, okay.
Shoot, this was
and then of course Yoshi. But good googly moody, that Metroid, that bike. I'm like, oh yes. And then Fire Emblem. We will talk all about it because
Yeah,
this direct was that.
definitely a great announcement at the end. I mean, I'm always excited for a new Fire Emblem, but I mean the way it ended, man. Ugh. I mean the way we talk about Three Houses on this show, and
Yes,
really the internet talks about it. Oh boy.
So
Then you start going back and watching the trailer, right? And you start seeing little similarities between characters and like, are these descendants of those characters? Are these, you know?
I wonder, is it Koei Tecmo back on it, or
I don't know, because they weren't afraid to say Koei Tecmo for any of the other games, and all I saw was Intelligent Systems on this.
Yeah,
which made me like, well, maybe they're just not ready to announce yet.
Even though Koei Tecmo has 2 games,
well, they had like 4 games there.
That was in this. I know Dynasty Wars Origins.
Let me see. Hold on. I have it all written down. Hold on. From the direct recap yesterday. Let's see. Okay. They have. Let's see. Sorry, it's taking longer than I anticipated. So Hyrule Warriors. They have.
Okay.
They have. Fatal Frame 2, amazing. Crimson Butterfly.
Yeah.
They have Pokemon Poketopia or whatever that was called.
Oh, they're doing it.
Yep. Dynasty Warriors Origins. And,
I didn't know Koei Tecmo was doing it. That's interesting.
Yep.
Oh.
So yeah, they had like 4 games there yesterday. The Pokemon one surprised me a little bit.
Yeah, because
usually a Pokemon Company and Game Freak are like, you know, fairly protective of that IP, right? They don't really let anybody touch it that they don't usually work with. But hey,
right,
whatever, new blood. Who cares? Let's get it in there.
This is the first time Koei Tecmo and the Pokemon Company has worked together. I'm like, oh, now this is interesting. Oh. Look, Koei Tecmo's getting that coin. If anything, the must not working with Nintendo, working with Platinum, working with Microsoft.
Yeah, I mean they got a lot going on.
So
I mean, yeah, I forgot Ninja Gaiden 4 is coming out soon. So that's
is it this month?
Yeah, it's What is it? September? Is it September or is it the end of October or is it the beginning of October? It might be the end of this month.
It may be September. I think it's this month.
Yeah, because I think they're showing it at Tokyo. I think they're showing it at Tokyo Game Show. So
yeah,
that would make sense. I think.
Yeah, because Xbox is going to be there at Tokyo Game Show.
Yeah, they have a pretty big presence there apparently. So,
which I wonder what time they're. Yeah, I wonder which time they're, because I think they got a showcase there.
Yeah, it's at like 3:00 in the morning our time. So
okay, so then I'll watch it. I'll watch it then.
Sure, I'll be trying to sleep because I'm not a psychopath like you. Well, maybe I am. I don't know.
Well,
who's to say?
When Square Enix was doing it, doing their showcase, I was watching it like at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, so. I can't do that stuff anymore, man. I mean, if I still worked a night job, maybe, or if I didn't have children, maybe, or if I just made better life choices, maybe, or worse life choices. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, not important. It's early in the morning, so
okay.
I don't know. Yep.
Well. Well, everybody, we're going to talk more about that. But we got the direct recap. We also got the articles up there on bossrush.net. I have the recap article on bossrush.net, so you guys can check it out. It is by date. So you'll be able to know when the games are releasing or when games were announced and the stuff that is coming for 2026. So we kind of got a good roadmap of what Nintendo is planning, at least up to March. after Monster Hunter Stories. Pretty much after that, we don't know till those games get dates and stuff for it. So
yeah.
But Corey, how about we get into this housekeeping?
I guess.
All right. This is Nintendo Pow Block, the Nintendo podcast for Boss Rush Media and the Boss Rush Network. We record every episode live on YouTube, Twitch, and X/Twitter every Saturday night, so come hang out. Be a part of the conversation in the live chat and give us a follow while you're there. If you'd like to support Nintendo Pow Block and Boss Rush, you can do so on Patreon. That's patreon.com/Boss Rush Network, where as little as $1 a month grants you early access to expansion pass episodes and video game book club, audio versions of spoiler cast and review discussions, exclusive content, and more. Again, that's patreon.com/Boss Rush Network. Support us at a tier that's right for you. If you can't support us financially, you can subscribe to Boss Rush on YouTube at youtube.com/Boss Rush Network and watch our shows there. Remember to like the video, leave a comment, and to hit the bell so you don't miss an episode. You can also listen on your favorite podcast app. Don't forget to leave a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or anywhere you listen. So,
Corey, 5 stars, leave them. Nothing.
5-star.
You're not allowed to leave anything else.
Yes.
So,
well, Corey, how about we get into Snackendo?
Yeah.
What have you been snacking on, Corey?
Oh man, we had Casa del Rio tonight. That was delicious.
Ooh,
burrito. It wasn't as good as it normally is, though. And their prices went up. I'm concerned. A little bit concerned, Ed.
Didn't the prices go up just a while back?
Yep, they've gone up so. My wife and I used to be able to eat there, both of us, for $16 for both of us.
Yeah.
I don't know how long ago, but now it was $16. Now it's $27 for the both of us. So
wow.
Who's to say? I don't know, but
that's pretty much almost everywhere.
I know. I mean, I don't blame them. It's just crazy to see even the small things like that go up by so much.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So that's kind of it, though. My Snackendo is boring. It's always boring, but it's fine.
Okay. Well, for me, everybody, there were some new pops / soda, if you want to call them that I tried. Sunkist has a strawberry orange flavor, which was surprisingly good. It's a bit confusing because of sometimes you could taste the strawberry, sometimes you could taste the orange, like the flavors mixing depending on how lasting the drink was. I'm like, that's very interesting. I also got and I already drunk it, but I got another one. This is Fanta with Chucky on it. It's called Chucky's Punch. Punch flavored soda and other natural flavors. It tastes weird.
Sure
I drank it. Yeah, I was just like, is this tropical punch? Is this cherry punch? I'm like, it's a weird kind of flavor, and I think I just gotta let it just get a little bit warm so I could be able to taste the flavor. And then I know Mountain Dew has a strawberry cherry, I think, zero sugar flavor of Mountain Dew with the trolley candy. So that one is, I guess because it has the zero sugar, the sweetness is kind of a little dim, but it's fine for people who like the zero sugar Mountain Dews and stuff. I think there's no original one with that. I also found the 7-Up tropical flavor in a 20 ounce, so I tried that one. It's okay, nothing to call home or anything. Yeah, and then today I had Panda Express for lunch. I haven't got dinner yet. I'm going to get dinner a little bit later.
Dinner? It's like 10:30.
I because of the Panda Express, residing in my body, taking a while to process. I'm like, I'm still full.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
I'll probably get something from Taco Bell or something.
Taco Bell. Sounds good.
I know that Chipotle got that special steak back. The casada.
The carne asada stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So, but their website's been weird on the phone, like trying to order. I'm like, this is weird. So,
man, I don't know, man. The last time I went there, a robot talked to me, so I was like, okay.
That's interesting. I mean, I get AI from Checkers when I go, or Rowdies for those, but
yeah, I mean that's normal. I think
they're just like, we don't got enough employees. Let the robot handle this and get the order right. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, well, let the robot handle it. They're not going to take over the world soon. It's fine. It's all fine, everybody.
But I did have a ho-ho, which was good. It's been a while since I had those. They come in a 3-pack, but it was really, really good. And then I had a Big Mac yesterday before I went to work, because they're like, the Big Mac meal was only $8. I'm like, oh,
interesting.
Okay, exactly. I'm like, this mug was just like almost $12 last week. Now it's $8. Okay, it's limited time. I'll
Seems
take
expensive.
it.
Seems really expensive.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know how I don't know how things work anymore.
Look, I was telling one of our associates, it's getting to like the fall season, like the fall season. It's actually been kind of warm here and windy. We had rain this morning, and everything, but it started shining. And everybody who know me, like when it gets close to the fall, I think of chili dogs and Sloppy Joes. So I'm getting into that mood that I want a Sloppy Joe or I want a chili dog soon.
I hear you.
Those are so good.
Man, I can't wait till like it starts getting colder out, and like Sundays when the Browns are on, I just eat like this, like the comfort food.
Yeah,
it'll be fun.
Watch them lose. You want to know what I love about when you watch the Browns? It's the commentary text that I get from you. So
I'm glad you think my pain is funny, Edward.
No,
thanks, appreciate it.
No, because like when they're winning and you text me, I get hyped for you. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Yes, go Browns, go. They don't
win often.
I get to be your when you're ready to express something and you can't say it verbally out loud, audio wise, you'll text it to me. So any frustration or any like joy and happiness that you get, like I get to read that commentary, and I think that's so cool.
Yeah, so cool. Makes me want to tear my eyeballs out.
No,
it's fine.
But are the games starting soon, like for the Browns?
Yeah, tomorrow's week 2, man. Catch up.
Oh, I didn't know they played last week.
Yeah, they lost because we can't make field goals. So
wait, what?
We missed an extra point and we missed a field goal. So that's 4 points and we lost by 1. So
oh no,
you do the math.
Oh wow.
Just throwing that out there.
Well, you did send me the grilled chicken pic, so I was just like, yes.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That reminds me, I should have went and got seasoning today. I bought the chicken today. I did not get the seasoning today.
Are you doing like the Applewood smoke like the last time, or are you
No,
switching it up?
I don't have very many good ones left, so it's just gonna kind of be whatever's in the
Cupboard.
cupboard. Oh, it's fine.
Maybe you probably go break a run tomorrow. Yes.
Nah, no, because Riley has ballet,
Ah,
and then I have to mow the lawn in the morning. It's a whole thing.
your peaceful time.
Is it?
You guys have a routine. Well, yeah.
Oh,
You get to mowing, you get to hear the Iron Lords, and you go about your day.
Mm.
Am
My
I
day.
correct? Or
my day. I'm gonna go cry about the Browns. No, well, football started, so I'll probably listen to whatever the Browns pre-show is on the radio. Actually.
oh, okay. Oh, they got one like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Ed, keep up.
Well, shoot, I got a busy day Sunday. I got to work in the morning at
excuse.
my old. I got to work at my old store, and then go to my new store.
Mhm.
So
That's what he says.
I'm just saying.
Mm.
And everything.
Yep.
Well, Corey, how about we get into play with power? So I'll start
Guess
this
we could.
time. Because I've been playing Silk Song on Switch 2. And so the two hard bosses that, were getting the patch, I had already defeated before the patch release. I still haven't downloaded the update yet, but I will because I was playing Octopath Traveler 2 on Xbox on my PC, doing cloud gaming there. But yeah, Silk Song has been it's the game that I've been focusing on. Yes, I've been progressing, I've been dying, and stuff like doing the rigmarole. I'm just like I'm a Mega Man gamer. I'm used to this. Like this is nothing too new or anything. I know it the difficulty comes from, and some people might say it's cheap hits and stuff. The difficulty really comes from not being able to upgrade a lot. And so when you get to certain points in the game, it takes a while for you to upgrade or, kind of get powerful, and stuff. But like if you do explore and find certain items, you'll be able to get stronger and have a better chance of surviving, for it. I'm like I said, I'm still working through the game. I am planning to do a written review for it for next week, everybody, for Boss Rush, because it's been such a debate about the game, and there was a YouTube short saying that the player base is kind of falling off, like casual gamers or people who were excited for the game was kind of falling off due to the difficulty. I know there's been PC mods, but like only the updates for the console versions have been available. But people are still having a difficult time with it, and everything. But when I do my review, you guys will hear my thoughts about it, about the game. Nothing too negative or anything, but yeah, I'm going to be doing the review. Hopefully, I could get it by next Sunday or this Sunday that's coming when you guys see the show. I'm going to be writing my review, and everything. So just those two games for right now. I do have Clear Obscure installed, so I'm going to be continuing my journey next week with that game because I want to get it done before we start discussing games for certain things, and I want to have a conversation with you, Corey, about the game once I progress and finish the game. And see where we land at with that game after I beat it. So
it's a good game.
I'm very excited. to continue with the game. I also picked up Demon X Machina, the sequel, but I'm waiting for it to come in the mail. None of the stores have it, so right now, like, people have to order it. So yeah, but I'm super excited to play that on Switch too. But that's pretty much all I've been playing at this time. What about you, Corey?
I mean, I've been just dabbling a little bit here and there. I haven't played mini games. Just I've been so just trying to figure out what I want to do with everything because I don't know, man. I'm like I said this on the Boss Rush podcast. I think it's actually the pre-show. Maybe it was on the Boss Rush podcast. I don't know. And I don't want this to come out sounding. I know it's how it's gonna sound when it comes out, but let me explain because it's not how it sounds. But like, essentially, like, I am trying to figure out which direction to aim myself for doing content, and then I just freeze up. And like, we've been doing the same things for so long that I'm like, this is where it's gonna sound bad. I'm like bored, right? Like, I'm bored because we're not evolving, we're not changing, right? Like,
right.
And I know there's probably a better way to say that, but you know, I want to create videos for YouTube. I want to do like team streams. I want to do the community game nights, and it's just like I'm so buried in podcasts and doing the podcasts and fixing stuff on the website and trying to write and trying to, you know, get the docs ready for every show and like trying to do all these things. And it's like I want to move forward and we're like not, you know what I mean? And like I'm kind of like bored because we're kind of stuck where we're at, and it's like,
yeah,
we're not moving. So I don't know. I've just been like kind of down about a lot of things recently. Not like we're doing bad or anything. We're actually doing probably better than we ever have in a long time, honestly, in terms of numbers. But I just,
you want to like
I mean, podcasts have evolved, right? We've talked about this before 100 times, and I don't mean to keep bringing it up because I do feel like we have this conversation like once every 6 months. But like, the way podcasts have evolved, right, for content creators is that the podcast leads you to somewhere else, right? It's not it's unless you're like part of a bigger podcast network or like a already successful brand, right? Like, podcasts they're not the product anymore. They are the marketing tool for your product. And so like, you know, I mean, I don't get me wrong, I love doing the podcasts and everything. I've been wanting to be more creative for like a long time, and we are not, like, and maybe it's me, maybe it's a me problem, and maybe people are just happy where we're at, and that's fine. I need to do something more than, you know, and part of that's because my capture card has been broken and I need a new one, and part of it is I just can never decide where to buy a game to play it because, you know, I don't like playing on PlayStation, but the Xbox seems to be going away, and like I struggle to even think about buying games there. And some of the games I want to play aren't coming to Switch 2 or are not there yet. So it's like, I don't know, man. I wish Nintendo would like get these people dev kits so we can get all the games on there and just not worry about it anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I've been really like creatively stuck for a while, and you know, there's another really great idea that I have for us is like not as like a content creation unit, but more as like a business unit that you and I have talked about. And I think it's a great idea, and a lot of the people I've talked to in the industry thought it was a pretty good idea. So like, I want to pursue that, but like, where's that time going to come from? And it's like, I don't know. But I don't know. We're having a meeting in a couple weeks, to try to hammer all this out and streamline some things, hopefully. And Pow Block's not going away. Don't worry, anybody. Like, Pow Block is not going away at all, and neither is Boss Rush Podcast. We're just gonna kind of move the extra stuff around and streamline it a little bit. So I don't want anybody to think that these shows are going away, because they definitely are not. But
Right.
The extra stuff we do around them is going to change, and I know it's going to affect our Patreon, and it's going to affect some things, but we got to do something different, I think. So again, it's probably just a me problem, and I just am not. I don't know. I gotta be doing something else. But yeah. Anyways, I've kind of been playing Fortnite off and on. I got all the Power Rangers, and they announced the Megazord Uprising event, which is coming, which is cool. Which I don't really know how events work in Fortnite, because I don't play it enough to even know, but seems cool. You can drive the Megazord with your friends, so that seems cool.
Yeah.
And they're doing a Lord Zed skin, which I'm sure is paid for.
Oh wow.
So we'll get that on the 18th. But I don't know. I've been going through my Switch 2 trying to figure out what to play next, and I need to finish Final Fantasy VII. And I am going to probably move into Xenoblade finally. I did play the Trails first chapter demo part of it. And I was like, man, I don't know how I feel about this right now. And I think it was because I'm already playing another RPG, and I'm not like in the mindset of this.
Was there a lot of dialogue, a lot of talking?
Dude, the first like half hour was like all dialogue and talking and stuff. I was like, man, you just wasted like half of my playtime that I have right now.
That's the thing I fear. It's just like, it's gonna be so much dialogue, and then you're gonna try to get into the gameplay, and the gameplay is gonna be like 15 or 20 minutes if you're not grinding, and then it's more dialogue.
Yeah, I mean, that stuff doesn't really bother me that much. It's just, I don't know. I don't.
Sometimes it does for me, because I'd be like, move this along.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's voiced, so it didn't like feel long, but it was definitely long. So, so yeah, I mean, I've just been trying to figure out what I want to play, man, because I just don't know. My son and I have almost beaten Yoshi's Crafted World, though.
Yes,
we're getting our last gem. I'll probably do it tomorrow. Did you
do the bathroom level in the bathtub? Yes, I love that level.
Yeah. So we are the problem is not the problem, but he's like so eager to move forward in the level that I'm like, I want to stop and get the flowers and collect the flowers, and he like just doesn't stop. He's like, we gotta go this way. We gotta go this way. I'm like, I want to get the flower. He's like, no time. Let's go. And then like the other thing too is like, he thinks it's really funny to swallow me when I'm like throwing an egg, trying to aim at something to, try to do something so we can progress.
Yeah.
And then he'll like swallow me and like carry me around, and he thinks it's so funny. And then like also when I'm trying to throw something, he'll jump on my back to prevent me from throwing something.
Oh wow.
So he loves it though. He loves that game. I'm glad that they announced a new one, honestly. Like, I'm low-key really excited for the Yoshi game that they announced at the Direct, because my son will love it. And he'll like he'll be like, a part of me wants to put my Wii U on the big TV so we can play through Woolly World. Because it's, you know, obviously very similar and he likes that stuff, but
yeah.
We'll see.
Cause they're doing, cause this,
it's stop motion. It's stop motion. Like, man, that stuff bothers me, man.
I know, but I'm like, oh, this game looks beautiful.
It looks amazing, but they're it looks like they're starting to become a little bit, I don't know. I mean, because those Mario shorts they did for the My Mario toddler thing on YouTube are all stop motion, which they're adorable. They're amazing, but like, you're gonna put these in your games now. Like, is this the new thing? But whatever. I don't know. I'm not gonna get too worried about it. I'm sure, because in South of Midnight on Xbox, you can turn that off. The stop motion look, like the missing frame look, stop motion look, you can turn that off. It like makes that game probably 10 times better in my opinion. But you know, I think it's still on in the cutscenes, but when you're playing, it turns it off. So
yeah. Speaking of which, of Xbox, they did give me the Reloaded update for Gears.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. So I got it for free.
Oh yeah, I have been playing that too. I've been playing a lot of that. That's like that's what I was saying on Xbox Casuals. I don't know how many people listen to that from this show, but Gears Reloaded is like the comfort game for the game that, because I don't know what to play next, and I know there are things I need to get to and things I need to finish and things I need to start, and just the weird space I've been in lately, like it's the perfect comfort game right now, because I've played it 100 times. I know exactly what to do. I know exactly where I'm at. Like, it just, I don't know, man. It just feels like very comforting to curb stomp Locust, I guess. So it's really hard. It's really hard to walk up to one of them and chainsaw them in half, though, and on hard.
The chainsaw thing don't do nothing for me. I think I go in for like the shooting and stuff.
I mean, the shooting is great, but like, I think obviously the chainsaw thing is played out because there's 7 games that do that, right? But like, when that game first came out, that was cool, man. That was so
Cutting
cool.
them in half.
Oh, so cool. Way better than Perfect Dark Zero.
Ooh, I'm gonna leave that one right alone and everything. It's funny. I remember Dan Shu in EGM when Gears of War came out on 360. He gave it a perfect 10. He was the editor in chief of EGM. Everybody, and that shocked people. They were just like, when do you give a 10 or do video game reviews? I'm like, Shu's known to give a score that he believes that deserves a 10 or something to a game. Like, he's done that before. To see him do it in Gears though was just like really, really cool to see. And I think that was like right after Halo came and made a staple for the Xbox brand. Like, Gears, that's when Gears kind of got that recognition to be the staple for Xbox.
Yeah.
So you know, that's but like, I don't think at that time Xbox had this trifecta just yet.
Well, Gears came out before Halo and Fable 2. So like, and Forza was like not, I mean, it came out the end of the tail end of the Xbox's life cycle, right? So like, the main racing game on 360 was Project Gotham Racing, which was great. I like that game a lot, but
I mean, I guess I'm speaking of connected to the Xbox brand, because Halo was for Xbox because it was the first one. When 360 came out, Gears became like that second game, and then
I feel like the 360 I feel like they forgot about it. I think a lot of people kind of forget at the time, like, the way that Oblivion and Gears looked on the 360.
Yeah.
Like, people were like really upset when Halo came out and it didn't look good. right?
Because there was Halo 3.
Halo 3, yeah. Because Gears 1 had come out already. Gears 2 had already been announced and looked better than Gears 1. And then you get Halo, which, like, yeah, Master Chief and the Arbiter look great, but you look at, like, you know, the Marines and some of the things that are going on, like, some of that stuff looked pretty last gen at that point, and people were mad. People were really mad at Halo. And also, like, Call of Duty was right around the corner, and people thought Modern Warfare was, like, the greatest thing in video games, right? So, like,
yeah,
like, I think a lot of people see, it's like a lot of games, though, right? I mean, it's same with stuff like Wind Waker and Metroid Prime, and, like, rose-tinted glasses were like, oh, yeah, it's always been great. No, people were mad. People were legit mad at Halo 3.
You know what? It's funny
because
I
remember listening. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just remember listening to like the Game Informer show and the Giant Bombcast, and they were like, "Halo's pretty ugly, right?" I mean, it's fun. It's Halo, but it's pretty ugly, and like people were mad it didn't have a sprint button, and like because games had sprint buttons at that point.
Well, I didn't hear any of that. I knew that when Halo
but you also
came
weren't.
out,
You also weren't into the Xbox 360 either.
I wasn't, but I had a PlayStation 3. I was reading OneUp.com. I was reading EGM. I would watch the One Up show and listen to the One Up podcast. Like, I was listening to like the game stuff from publications, and maybe I wasn't seeing a lot of community opinions about stuff. So when Halo 3 came out, I didn't hear that negative feedback. I just know that it sold pretty well. People was hyped for it. And then when Gears came out, all I was hearing was about Gears and how big that game was.
Mm-hmm.
And how the term cover-based shooters really came. I mean, cover-based shooting has been a thing, like even on the PS2. But when Gears came out, that's kind of where the name like originated, and like we weren't even thinking about Unreal Engine or Epic Games at that time. So
I think Gears. I mean, Unreal Tournament obviously put Unreal Engine on the map, right? Because that's literally what it's named after. But then, like, you look at Gears, and that was. I mean, it's the same as what Fortnite does with Unreal 5 now, right? It's like, Gears was the game that they were testing features on for Unreal Engine. That was the game, right? Because you remember, I don't know if you remember this or not, but remember the big, like the meat cube for Gears 2? It was literally Marcus in a square room with some pillars, and he went into cover and shot this giant meat cube, and you watched the flesh from the meat kind of fall off. And then, like, you saw him get behind cover, and a locust came out and started shooting the cover, and it started breaking apart. You know, at the time was awesome, right? Like, you just see these things chip away, because the only other thing we had seen were the set pieces in Bad Company and Bad Company 2, right? But those were scripted set pieces. They weren't like,
actual in-game stuff.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was the closest thing I think we had seen at that point. So,
because when we think of Unreal, and from my perspective, and this is just me, everybody, like Unreal was something for PC. Even though like Unreal Engine and stuff came to like PS2 and then later PS3 and 360.
I mean, it was on Dreamcast. I mean, that's where I first encountered it, because Unreal Tournament was on Dreamcast, and there were a couple Dreamcast games that used it pretty prominently. So I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off again.
No, because I think a lot of us we weren't really talking about engine, like game engines or anything. Definitely during certain times. And so when like when Unreal Engine 3 became a big thing with Gears, like that's when we started talking about Unreal, and that's when that engine started being used everywhere. Before 4 came out. because even Nintendo, they had their own priorities, engine and stuff, and I think they still have theirs. It wasn't until I believe was it was was Breath of the Wild Unreal? No.
The only Unreal 4 games on Switch were, besides Fortnite, that Nintendo developed, I think were
I know Pikmin 4 was.
Pikmin 3 and 4 are both on Unreal. Yoshi's Crafted World is on Unreal.
Mm-hmm. Because it wasn't to Switch that they started using Unreal. For games.
Hold on, let me look this
or
up.
selected games.
Engine Nintendo Switch.
Because Sony still hasn't used anything for Unreal because they use their own piracy. And then Guerrilla made their engine, which Kojima uses and stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to figure this out. Man. That doesn't help me. I can't find this list.
That's okay.
Oh, Princess Peach Showtime was on Unreal. So okay, Yoshi's Crafted World is Nintendo's first published Unreal Engine game.
Okay.
So that seems to be, yeah. The Epic Games developers blog says that Unreal Engine 5.6 is now running on Switch 2. This was a couple days ago, so that's good.
Oh. It's funny, some of the developers at PAX was talking about some of the indie developers just like, yeah, we're using Unity for our game. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Even with all that fiasco and all that nonsense that happened, I'm just like, okay, indie developers still rely on Unity.
Yeah, but I mean, they turned a lot of that stuff around, and that guy's gone, and they, you know, I mean, I feel like it's much better now than it was then.
Yeah.
So Ed's bored. Ed's tired.
No.
Ed's ready for bed.
No, because I'm good. I'm super good, dude. I slept most of today.
Good for you.
It wasn't gaming. I was asleep. And everything.
But,
so
I mean, that's kind of all I'm playing, I guess. There's not really a lot to say. I did buy Final Fantasy 16 on Xbox.
Ooh.
I don't know how regrettable that is or not at this point, but
a game I need to pick up.
I did.
Game I need to buy.
It's on the complete edition was on sale for $41, so I just
that's not bad.
I just went ahead and bought it. So Star Wars is also on sale. Outlaws on Xbox and Switch too. I kind of want to get it on Switch too, just to like see how it runs. I'm very interested to see how it plays and runs, because I hear it's actually runs pretty well on Switch, especially with the new patch that came out today. Or yesterday, whenever. I don't know. It's in the news. So
okay, I know I seen it at Best Buy today when I was there, but it was just
it's a Genki card.
Yeah, which I'll still get. No, like I said, I have no problem with it, and I already own it for Series X. But I would love to have it on Switch and take it on the go. I think I would be able to progress further if I have my Switch 2 with me.
Well, I think Ubisoft also, I'm pretty sure they're trying to make all their games cross-save, cross-progression. Maybe. I don't know. See.
Oh, I would start from the beginning with it. I have no problem starting from the beginning, just to get the feel and remember things. Be like, oh, okay, yeah. So
let's see. You know what? I think I'm gonna get it on Switch. I think I'm gonna buy it right now, actually, while we're recording.
Uh,
Because I have nothing better to do than get yelled at for spending too much money, I guess.
well, Corey, do you have any show and tell? I don't have anything.
No, but I did order the 512 gig memory card for Switch 2 today.
Ooh.
It was on sale at Walmart for $78. So I just went ahead and bought it. Which I don't really know how much it normally is, but it said on sale $78. So I was like, okay, well, might as well.
How many terabytes was it?
No, it's 512 gigabytes. So
okay.
It's double the size of the one I have now. So
the Micro SD Express.
Yeah.
Which I need to buy one. I need to get that too.
Yeah.
So,
well, I'm gonna buy Star Wars. Here we go.
Yay!
I'll let you know if I'm alive in the morning or not.
Well, that's your show and tell, everybody.
You know what I did get? You know those Mega Man figures?
Yes.
I got Fireman.
Ooh.
It's on my shelf. He's not as cool as Cutman, but I'll go get him. Hold on.
Okay.
Entertain.
Yes. So everybody, just to give you updates, I am working on my PAX West interviews. I'm going to be trying to get Star Seeker, Astroneer.
It came last week after we recorded.
Astroneer Expedition. I'm getting that up. Hopefully I will have that up for you guys to read. Oh wow, that looks super cool.
I know, the hair is like kind of translucent. So
well, I feel like it should have a button so that it can light up. That would have been cool.
I know. I thought about that too. But these Mega Man figures are so cool, and I feel like such a poser for having them because I haven't
started your Mega Man journey yet.
Yeah, but they're just so cool, man. Elect Man is cool. I gotta get them, man. They're so cool.
So Fireman and Cutman you have.
I have Fireman, Cutman, and Mega Man. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me see which ones they have. I forget which ones they have, but they have
because Ice, Electric, Bomb, and Gutsman. Those would be the four of the, and also they have Dr. Wily.
They definitely don't have Dr. Wily.
Righty.
Let's see here. Sorry, I know this is not. They have Elect Man. They have Mega Man Hyper Bomb, which is just a green Mega Man. Must be Bomb Man, I guess.
No,
green and white. Green helmet, white shirt, white pants.
That would be
green trunks.
That would be Frogman from 2. It should be.
Let's see here. What does the description say? Hyper Bomb, Bomb Man's power weapon from Mega Man.
Then that must be something Japan wise, because I don't remember him being green and white.
I don't know. It says Bomb Man's power weapon from Mega Man. Let's see what the comments say. They'll probably be real accurate.
Mm-hmm.
It says Hyper Bomb Mega Man. That's all it says. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, then
all these reviews are in Spanish. That's all. I don't know. Anyways, not important. Item details. That's what I wanted. I don't know. It just says Hyper Bomb Mega Man is all it says.
Then it must be something special, because I'm like, if I think of Mega Man green and white, I think of Frogman.
Here, I'll send you the link in the private chat here to the Amazon listing. It looks cool. Like, I like it a lot, but I don't know. Let's see here. Anyways, they have Iceman is also another one.
Mm-hmm.
So those are kind of the main ones that are out right now. Looks like Airman is on its way.
Oh, for Mega Man 2.
Yeah, but this looks like the one from the show. That weird animated show that they made.
So this is so weird. So if you put Cutman first, then Electric Man, and then Iceman, and then Fireman on the Mega Man Amazon page, that's the boss order you could go in.
Oh.
Because when you get fired, you're supposed to go to Bomb Man, and then after Bomb Man, you go to Guts Man, and then you do all the Dr. Billy stuff.
That's funny. Iceman looks cool. It's just
that's why I make. That's why I said that's why Mega Man 3 is so confusing with his boss arrangements.
You know what we need, Ed? We need Magnet Man.
That's for Mega Man 3?
We need a Magnet Man. Just the big magnet on his forehead.
Which is funny. I switched from starting with Top Man. Every time now when I start Mega Man 3, I always go to Magnet Man. I go to him first. So I could go to goodness, I cannot think of his name. I would have to look at the list for Mega Man 3.
Maybe that'll be a stream. Maybe we'll stream some Mega Man.
Ooh.
My Mega Man journey.
Yes. Hold on, can we still do that? Oh no, we can't do that on Switch.
What? Why not?
Oh,
because it's not part of the
the Nintendo NSO stuff.
Yeah, but there's a way we can do it, especially through StreamYard. There's it's specifically built for that. So
okay,
we should be able to do it. Laurent and I did it with Metroid Fusion. So
as a test trial or
yeah.
Huh. Yeah, because I would love. Because I love. I would say this. I don't really stream that much on Twitch or anything, but I still love doing it through my series through the Xbox. That's one thing I would definitely give. I think that's what I love about the Xbox One. I'm gonna try it with my Series X also. Just streaming games on Twitch from my box. And so I think that's why I still miss Mixer and everything. It was just so easy to stream stuff there.
Yeah.
And
Mixer. I really liked Mixer a lot.
And I believe you still stream to PlayStation, to YouTube, to your PlayStation. Because I would love to do that when I get my PS5 Pro. In the future.
Well,
this stuff.
Yeah, I gotta figure out the right way to do all that soon. Because yeah.
Well, everybody, it's time for Family News.
Yay.
Corey, take it away.
Slow news week. No news.
No.
So yeah, obviously we did the direct recap show, but Ed and I have not talked about the direct. And I feel like we could probably get a little bit deeper in because we don't care how long this show goes. But Nintendo dropped the massive direct on Friday, packed with highly anticipated updates and surprise reveals. Mario's 40th anniversary and Super Mario Galaxy headlined the showcase, but excitement didn't stop there. Metroid Prime 4 and Final Fantasy VII Remake finally got release dates. Donkey Kong Bonanza got a surprise DLC that's out now. And the show closed with a bang, revealing a new Fire Emblem called Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. So, yeah, Ed, you did a pretty big breakdown of this. Well, a complete breakdown, essentially. So, I don't know. What did you like about the direct?
So I definitely were, we were talking about release dates for games, and definitely we got pretty much a lot of release dates for the stuff we're looking for. I was surprised about Kirby's Air Ride getting another direct. That was so funny for that to happen, but I thought that was pretty cool. Um, like I stated earlier, the music was really good. I like how Miyamoto came out and started the show off with the 40th anniversary. You predicted that, Corey, that something like that was going to happen. To see it, I was surprised about Dragon Quest VII Remake. I didn't know if it was a rumor or people really wanted that to happen, and it just did. Like there was no hints and stuff. So to see that coming down the pipe, that one was really cool. We still haven't got nothing for Platinum. That was a shock thing for me, but I think Platinum it has been busy with Ninja Gaiden 4. So I could understand why they weren't really shown for it. I still got to pick up Storm Lancers. I thought that was kind of like a cool 80s inspired anime game. There's one called Link Banner the Spark. So the reason I bring that one up is that I didn't get to talk to the developers this year at PAX East. They were there. But I was happy to see them. They said the game was coming out, so the final day that PAX was, I think, or that Friday that it happened, they had released their game. But everybody was able to play the demo. I was and everything. They're just like, "Do you want to try the demo and do an interview?" And I told them I couldn't do it because of my schedule, but I supported them. I picked the game up for Series X. So to see that game come to Switch 2 or to Nintendo Switch, I'm super excited that the game got chosen to be in a Nintendo Direct. So hopefully, if I see them again, I could reach out to them and congratulate them on that. I'm super excited to see that happening. Getting the date for Final Fantasy 7 Integrate was good, and then Hades coming out in 2 weeks. Excuse me, people are gonna love that game. Man, and the amiibos, Corey.
Oh, I know. The Mario Galaxy ones, especially.
I had to get them. I
already pre-ordered them, so.
Yeah,
not coming out till April, but I pre-ordered them. So,
the Metroid Prime. Oh goodness! Then when they show Samus on the bike, at first I
was so confused by that. I'm like, why is she on a motorcycle?
Yeah, I kind of was just like, wait a minute, is this F-Zero? I'm like, oh no, this is Samus on the bike. I'm like, oh wow. And so seeing that, I was just like, oh yeah, Retro's up to something good, and just enjoying that. That's the final game for this year for Nintendo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think we both pinned it in December at some point because obviously all the other games that come before that are like, so this is just good strategy, the sales strategy, honestly, because like Metroid is not a game it's not a franchise that sells to everybody, right? There's a select few people that really enjoy Metroid, and which is great, but you're not going to put that in pardon the pun, a prime spot in your release schedule, right? You're going to put that where the hardcore will buy it no matter what, and then after the holidays are over, people who might get gift cards for Christmas or might have a little bit of extra money lying around and are interested in it, or they hear word of mouth, might go get it, right? But December, I think, is a smart spot for it because you have Pokemon coming out, you have a Zelda game coming out, you have all these other games coming out that you're going to try to support, and Metroid would have. I feel like December is just a smart spot for it.
Right, because next month is Pokemon Z-A.
And Mario Galaxy now.
Oh, Galaxy. Oh, yeah, that is true. The Galaxy 1 and 2 collection is out. And then you have November with Kirby Air Riders, and then December is Metroid Prime 4. So I think they learned from the Switch era when they were able to get one game out every month or every 2 months from Nintendo themselves.
Yeah, I was doing a calendar thing because like I'm like, man, I was just trying to like look at how many major releases were released on the Switch over the last 8 years or so.
Yeah. For
the first like 3 years, they had a Nintendo published game about every 6 weeks. It was literally about every 6 weeks. And when they didn't have one for the month, right? Like that month that Nintendo didn't have one, they very prominently had something featured there that was developed by somebody else, right? Like 2017, yeah, they had Fire Emblem for 3DS, but like their Switch game was Ultimate Street Fighter 2, right? I mean, that was the game they were pushing in May. And then, you know, in 2018 they had what did they have? I just wrote it down. But I mean my point is like they make sure to market something every single month essentially. Let's see here.
Yeah. I think that's why I say that 2019. Every time I bring that year up with that summer, I'm just like, you got to think they hit us with 3 bangers. You know, you got Fire Emblem 3 Houses, you got Astral Chain, and then you got Link's Awakening. It's just like, can we breathe, Nintendo? Like, we had hit first party games. Oh, that June, I think, was Mario Maker 2. I believe that
2019.
Year. Oh, so it was 2019. Okay.
Yeah. Because let's see. Okay, so in January, for Switch, what is happening here? This. Okay. So they had the game they were pushing in North America was Dragon Quest Builders because it was coming in February. Lost Sphere they were pushing from Square Enix. Rocket League came to Switch in January. And then they had Bayonetta 1 and 2 come to Switch in February. So those were kind of like the 4 games. And then Kirby Star Allies in March.
Yeah.
Was theirs. And then that April, I think everybody forgets about Labo, but they had 2 Labo kits. Their first 2 Labo kits come out in April. So yeah, I mean that was, man. Switch has a lot of games, man. Yeah, there are so many games for Switch.
Dude, like I said, the first party lineup from Nintendo, you know, with the unit sale and everything, that's a lot. That covers pretty much most of Nintendo releases for the Switch era, and it's still going until next year. We don't know. But yeah, I'm just so shocked. But like for this direct, man, the Pokemon stuff, Pokopia, I laughed because I'm just like, Ditto has this game and it looks bonkers and crazy and I want it. And then the Virtual Boy.
Oh yeah.
Coming to NSO. I was just like, wait, what?
I'm getting that accessory whenever it comes out. I'm getting it. I mean, the Virtual Boy was interesting, right? Like, I mean, I think a lot of people don't know this, but that was the first Mario Tennis was first released there. They had that weird, like, not Star Fox game, right? I mean, that was the one that was in all the demo stations, right? Was that Starship game. I remember that pretty well. There was a Wario Land game for it, right? Like,
yeah.
There was a lot of weird stuff for that thing. But the fact that you have to buy the Virtual Boy to play it, it's $100. It's fine though. I think it's cool. I think it's cool that they're doing this. I think it's super cool that they are doing this, because like if you're trying to find a Virtual Boy right now, like they're upwards of like $300 just to own one.
Yeah, it's kind of like a lot of those games. Like they're bringing the whole collection, all 14 games, because like we did the stuff that they got in Japan that never came here. We're getting now here.
Yeah. I think there were only like maybe 30 games. I mean, well, North America, right? But I think there were like less than 30 games for that unit total across all 3 regions. So like, yeah, man, I don't know.
Yeah, and they said they're gonna release them over time. So
I mean, smart.
You know, and now everybody's just like, well, if we got Game Boy and Game Boy Advance,
where's the Dreamcast? I'm sorry, man. I'm trying. Like, I don't even care if it's on NSO. I just want a Dreamcast collection somewhere, or like Sega release these piecemeal somewhere. I don't care.
Well, that's the thing. Sega has gone quiet. Like literally after Shinobi came out, they have been I know we're waiting.
Well, not really though. I mean, Tokyo Game Show's coming up. They announced the Yakuza games at the last Direct are coming to Switch. They have Persona 3 Reload coming to Switch. They have the Persona remake.
They got Sonic Crossworld coming out.
They've got stuff. They're fine.
But I guess it was because, you know,
I'm sure they're going to have a heavy presence at the Xbox stage on Tokyo Game Show.
Probably so. Because, like, Retro Fighter 5 Evo or something like that is coming to Switch too.
Yeah, Evo World Stage,
like, yeah. And so I'm like, okay, Sega, like, I know you've been promoting, you're promoting Sonic Crossworlds, but you were making like noise earlier this year, and I don't know if that was because of Xbox. Well, I think it was because of Xbox. I think Microsoft had, you know, their partnership or whatever was going on. Their marketing was making them lively, so everything for Sega was looking really good, and it just felt like they went silent. And I think it's just like, okay, you guys got to be planning something. What it is, I don't know. But it's just weird to be like how you guys were vocal earlier this year, and now it's just like, you know. But I'm rooting for Sega and everything. You know, Persona 3 Reloaded, seeing that in a trailer, like, yeah, people gonna eat that up for it. Resident Evil 9, 7, 8, and 9 is coming to Switch. I wonder if are we going to get is Requiem coming all out on the 12th with everything else?
Well, everything is coming out on the same day.
Okay.
All 3 of those games are coming out on the same day. I think people were expecting 2, 3, and 4 also, which would have been smart to like release those games now in the fall. Maybe they'll be announced at Tokyo Game Show. Maybe Capcom wants to say something about them. But like, you got to get those games native on Switch too, right? Like, I think if you have a game that's somewhat popular at this point, right? Even if it's a legacy game, you got to get it on Switch too. Because I mean, that's my thing is like all these games, especially because like, now that it seems like Nintendo is finally functioning like the rest of the consoles, where like you have your Nintendo ID and all your digital games are connected to your Nintendo ID instead of the platform now, like you got to put the best versions of these games on the platform, right? I feel like the way games scale now, and I know that Nintendo scales a little bit different than the rest of them because of the architecture and everything, but like the way these games scale now and the way that like, you know, porting has changed, in the way that you know, textures work on engines and how they can tell what type of hardware you're running on. Like, you got to put the best versions of these games on the platform, right? Like, I would hope that Microsoft would go in and be like, hey, Bethesda, we need you to spruce up Skyrim Anniversary Edition and Doom and Wolfenstein over there. You gotta make those polished up for Switch 2. Especially because of the Wolfenstein 3 news that came out last week.
Wait, what?
You didn't... I mean, they said that they aren't done with Wolfenstein, that they planned it as a trilogy. They hope that Microsoft lets them finish the trilogy, but in all intents and purposes, they still have one last story to tell, and they're going to tell it. So, and they have 2 games in development.
Nothing.
They have 2 games in development. We assume one is Wolfenstein and one is an Indiana Jones sequel. Those are the layups.
Machine Games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was expecting Wolfenstein 3 because on how good Wolfenstein 2 is.
Yeah, but it didn't sell. It sold like crap.
Which is crazy. I thought that game was...
Yeah, but nobody wants single player shooters. They want, like, everybody expects their shooters to be multiplayer. Nobody wants the single player campaign shooter, especially one without a multiplayer experience. But, like, I think the way that Microsoft has been working and the way Wolfenstein, or the way that Machine Games really delivered with Indiana Jones, like, it's a no-brainer that they're going to get to do Wolfenstein. It's going to be a one for you, one for me sort of thing, like movie studios. It's what I was talking about with Stephanie last night on the Direct Recap show, where, like, everybody's like, why is Kirby Air Riders getting so much airtime? Like, everywhere. And it's like, well, first of all, Sakurai is a big name, but second of all, like, if Nintendo is making him do another Smash Brothers, he's going to get to make a game that he wants to make first, and this is the game he chose to make.
and the thing about it is, like, even with me putting the preview out for PAX, dude, I literally told the representative there, and I know they were just like surveys and everything. I literally told the representative there, I'm like, this became the most anticipated game after that direct, and everybody who was at PAX who played the demo and everything, and I hope the second presentation lets everybody try out the demo and everything, they were like, oh yeah, I'm definitely pre-ordering this game. Yeah, I'm definitely see what Sakurai and them are talking about. Like, it for a casual game like that, it's going to be super enjoyable and so much super fun. And yeah, if a person is giving you like 15 million or 30 million in sales and continue to grow over a lifetime with Smash and everything, where even people who's not into those fighting games but really playing it and having fun, why not be like, yeah, I want to make a game? You think Nintendo's gonna pass that up? Nintendo knows the Kirby community. Nintendo knows where they're going. You want to keep Sakurai? Let Microsoft or Sony snag Sakurai and see how foolish the mugs would go to have something on their platform.
Yeah, let's be honest though. I don't think Microsoft's trying to snag anybody right now. They're closing studios and getting rid of people left and right. So,
oh yeah. But a Sakurai was making trust me, a Sakurai was making a game for Microsoft. There's going to be some coins. I don't know about console sales. That's a whole different thing.
Let's be honest, they're not making consoles anymore.
But like, if Sakurai was, even if Sakurai makes like a Kid Icarus style game for Microsoft or PlayStation, you don't think those communities are going to snag it and buy it and be like, and Sakurai could be like, yeah, we got power, but that doesn't mean nothing if I cannot implement the design that I was teaching everybody to my videos and how I make games. I can have the best box with all of these beautiful graphics and frame rates and stuff, but I'm like, that doesn't make the game. It's what I do. And we're not gonna. And if he was just like, yeah, I don't want this on Game Pass. or PlayStation Plus. I want folks to buy it. Them must will go out and buy it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then us as Nintendo folks would be like, "Are we going to get the game too?" Be like, "No."
Yeah. Oh.
But then Fire Emblem.
Yeah, Fire Emblem is it looks really good, man. I wasn't sure how I was gonna handle this, like the Greek mythology setting kind of thing, but like I have the trailer pulled up right now. I gotta watch it anyway. Like the animation looks so good, and like it just all looks so clean, and like the Switch is finally strong enough to handle this art style, and you know what I mean? Like I love, as much as I loved Engage and Three Houses, like man, they were pixely and definitely very blurry, and now it just looks like a full-blown animated show, right? Like in the music in the trailer, and like it looks like it revolves around kids this time, which is an interesting change of pace, right?
Yeah.
Like what are their names? Kai and I forget what the girl's name is. But like then you start getting into like who you see are probably going to be the major players, and like the one Theodora, the blonde girl with the crown that looks like she has horns.
Yeah.
Clearly pulls from Edelgard, from Three Houses. You know, Dietrich is very clearly more inspired by Fire Emblem Fates than anything, I think. But yeah, there are just these characters are they're pulled so. Oh my gosh! And like the dancer in this, what's her name? Lita, I think her name is. Like
it feels like it has a Greek/Roman theme to it.
Yeah, and like I was saying before, it looks like the heroic games are very clearly like this is some sort of gladiator games that probably forms into some sort of war between the kings and their royalty, and like probably the gladiators are probably slaves of some sort, right? And like, you know, that's my opinion. And then they're starting to fight because the kingdom is falling apart. But then, dude, at the end, dude, Sothis is sitting on the throne from Three Houses at the end. It's her. Like, you look at it, it's the same throne. It's the same room. Like, she's clearly older, and they designed her to match this art style, but her dress is the same. Like, it's cut the same. The necklace she's wearing is the same. The skirt she's wearing matches the skirt she's wearing. And
was her hair different? Her hair looked like a different color.
No, it's the same color. It's done different. In Three Houses, she has like not pigtails, but like it's kind of like tied and kind of sloped. You know, I guess pigtails is the thing. But this is kind of like pulled back with the crown around it. Like, man. I'm so excited for this, man. I know that they reuse characters in these games all the time, right? In different ways, but like there are too many connections to Three Houses in this, clearly, that like, you know, and like even in this, like the way she's wearing her crown, her hair still flows to both sides, so it kind of gives off that thing, but like, man, it's clearly her. It's very clearly her. And like in Three Houses, she delivers the line that something like, you know, she's gonna be around hundreds of years from now or whatever, and like she delivers that line again here. Like it's been a long time.
Yeah,
you think I forgot about you or whatever. Like, dude, if Byleth shows up in this game, I'm gonna scream. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just
Nitty in the Tetra system is keeping a tight lip.
Man, dude, the way she's sitting on the throne is so so like
iconic.
this whole screen is going to be someone's wallpaper for like a decade on their computer. That's all I'm saying. Oh, it looks so good, man.
Forger's Weave. So I'm just like, oh yeah, it has to be storylines or family lines weave together. It like
there's got to be some sort of like, and I know people use this term all the time to describe things, but I don't know, like multiverse style thing. It's got to be like a, because there are hints of Engage in here too a little bit. And I wonder how that's going to work, because that's literally the whole story of Engage, is like the rings and the armlets bring multiversal beings to help you, right? That's the whole theme of the game. So I wonder if that has something to do with it, and they're going to try to tie this all together with Sothis as some sort of like, not to compare it to Marvel, but Loki type character where she like binds the timelines together. I don't know, man. It's going to be cool though.
So what I wonder though is, like, you know, even though we see like this Coliseum, like I wonder if there's a hidden antagonist in this game. Like the Coliseum,
oh yeah, there clearly is. I think
like the Coliseum is probably where the battles and stuff is happening for this portion, beginning of the game. But it looks like I wonder, I'm like, are you guys gonna have us go out of the Coliseum and there's other things, and like, is there a deeper lore or deeper story? And then like, if that king is not, or the one guy, if he's not the main antagonist, who is?
Yeah. I mean, that guy, the guy at the beginning, I think the announcer type guy, and you know, I don't know if they're like knights or they clearly look like royalty of some sort. The guy with the red hair sitting down and the woman with the blue hair kind of done up at the beginning, they're clearly some sort of royalty. I mean, that the girl in the blue hair is going to die within the first 15 minutes. That's just every Fire Emblem game. But this dude in the red hair looks like he might be some sort of villain, but like the secondary villain, like there's going to be a villain that's more powerful than him at some point, right? Yes. That's what I'm getting. That's the vibes I'm getting from this guy. So, but yeah, this chick with the blue hair is dying in like the first 20 minutes of the game, or whenever that first like, oh my gosh, look what's happening to our world. She's going to die. Dead. Don't get connected to this queen, folks. She's going to die.
But
anyways,
if that queen, but the thing about it is, if that queen is iconic, dude, they just can't let her die.
No, dude, did you play Engage?
I need to work on it.
Man, do I have some news for you? Anyways, not important. Who cares? But yeah, she's dead. She's gonna die. I feel like this announcer guy is gonna be like some sort of pawn in a scheme, and like he's gonna be like a secondary villain also, but like he's doing it to survive, but then he like dies because he's supposed to. I don't know.
So I kind of want to ask, side tangent, everybody. Oh, sorry, Corey.
I don't care.
Does Fire Emblem has like the iconic women queens for Nintendo? Just like, if we were to go through all the games and have a discussion, to be like,
oh yeah, I mean, yeah, man. I mean, most of them are in Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
but like,
because
you know,
because like from Awakening up until now, there's some iconic women in these games that I'm just like, oh, I need to marry her. She's my waifu. I love her. Oh, she is everything and more. You know,
yeah.
like Three Hopes, our girl in that one.
Shiz.
Like Shaz, like she's icon, like she's a legend. Like
Yeah.
in my point.
So hubpages.com has a whole page dedicated to the top 50 Fire Emblem girls, women of Fire Emblem. We can go through that list if you want. Sounds like a strange idea, but whatever. It's fine. But yeah, I mean, I think there are definitely, you obviously have, Corrin from Fates, which is kind of the main character, but I know a lot of people really like Camille from that game. The we'll say busty BDSM looking woman. But like then you have like Micaiah from the Wii game, right? And you have Erica, which is from one of the GBA games with her brother. I always forget her brother's name, but he's not important, so it doesn't matter. I mean, he is important. I just never remember his name. And then obviously Byleth is like iconic, even though the female version is not the canon version, apparently, according to Fire Emblem Engage, which is sad. And then you have the characters that are in multiple games, like Anna is in a couple games. Sorry, I'm just going through this whole thing. Tiki is in a couple games, right? Tiki is in she's in Awakening, she's in Shadow Dragon, which is the remake of the first game on DS. There's just so many, especially in games where you choose different paths, like Fates and Three Houses, where like you could experience totally different set of characters, and never experience the ones that other people find iconic, right? Like, I don't know, like a lot of people like Mercedes from Fire Emblem Three Houses, but then like there are people who never even experienced her at all, and Dorothea, which is the actress in Three Houses, and then you have like Lydia, and you have Tharja from Fire Emblem Awakening, and you have there's so many, man. There's too many. There are so many characters in Fire Emblem. It's ridiculous. But like for me, like Edelgard is super iconic. I'm trying to think of like, because a ton of them are in Engage as well. Celica is iconic. I love Celica. She's from Shadow of Valencia, the 3DS game, which is like I think the remake of the second game. But she's also a really powerful emblem in Fire Emblem Engage. And if you use her right, like she's incredible. Can't forget about Lucina, right? Like Lucina's incredible.
Yeah.
So and you have like the iconic kind of queen characters like Rhea and what's her name in Engage? I forget what her name is, but like there's too many. It's just
there's one of them, the one in Awakening. She has like short red hair. Cannot think of her.
Short red hair?
Yeah, I think she uses a lance and she's on a horse in Awakening. I gotta see her, look her up and everything. It's because it's her attitude, her responses, and she's just like, "I would stump on you, little boy, if you don't stop." I'm just like, "Oh, I love you so much." It's her.
Ed just wants to be stepped on. You heard it here, folks.
No, this is not a Resident Evil Village scenario.
Short red hair, huh? Let's see. I'm looking at Fire Emblem Awakening characters right now. Oh, Sully. You're talking about Sully, the knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's crazy.
But it's the way her dialogue though and responses are in the game. it's so good because I was just like everything that she's, she just like I'm fighting for good. I'm fighting for my country, and if you act lazy or a coward or about me, around me, you're gonna get some sense knockings. Some sense knocking to you.
Mm-hmm.
She had this presence, this fierceness about her, and just reading her, like I said, the responses that she gave some of these characters in the game. I think 8-4 Play did or 8-4 they did the localization. So shout out to them. They just came with it, and I was cracking up, and that's just like, I love when you speak. I love when you respond. Anyone who's just like fearful of stuff, you give that energy to be like, snap out of it, get it together. We are at battle. You cannot be afraid of, like, if you die, you remember you fought for your country, you fought for your people, and this is one of the things that happens for it. And she was just like, man, yeah, you are an iconic queen, and I just love her in Awakening. Which Nintendo, I'm gonna need y'all to remaster that and bring it to Switch too. Like,
I'm a little surprised that they haven't remastered the 3DS games yet. At least one of them. I mean, I would say Fates. I would say Fates would be the one they would do, because that last chapter is, I mean, you literally can't get it anymore. Like, it's tied to the collector's edition, where the entire game is on the same cart, or DLC, which the store is closed, so you can't buy it. So that would be the one I would pick for them to remaster and just kind of put it all together like Three Houses, right? Like, kind of choose your own path. But I don't know. Fortune's Weave. I got to get used to that name. That's a weird name. It doesn't roll off the tongue all that well. But it's cool. I'm excited, man. Also, like, weird. We have Chocobos at home knockoffs.
With the main character.
Yeah, he's like riding an ostrich.
But Nitty.
There's gonna be an amiibo of that character riding that thing, and it's gonna be extra $10 because there's 2 characters on it technically.
And Corey, how quickly are we gonna put our pre-orders in?
Dude, Fire Emblem, I have to get all the Fire Emblem and Zelda amiibo. You know me, I gotta get them all.
I was at Best Buy; they had like all the amiibo for Tears of the Kingdom.
I don't. So there's quite a few Zelda ones I don't have, actually. I mean, I think I have all the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom one. It's the Smash ones I'm missing, and like that 30th anniversary Zelda set, or 30th anniversary. I'm missing the Wind Waker ones from that. I'm missing the Skyward Sword one from that. I'm missing Majora's Mask one from that. So there's quite a few I'm missing, I think. I got to go through my list. I'm missing quite a few Fire Emblem ones as well. Also, there's like a ton of Fire Emblem Figma figures I figured out, and it's sad because they're all expensive. But that Byleth one is coming out, and I'm so excited.
But overall for this the red, I'm surprised with Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Like I said, I definitely would pick that up. I need to. I'm definitely gonna be picking up Dragon Quest 1 and 2 on Switch 2. Power Wash Simulator 2 looks fun. Let's see. Yeah, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment just looks amazing. I'm like, oh, I cannot wait. Dinkum is the Australian outback kind of farming game that looks so wacky and everything. I'm just like, oh, this is kind of cool. Yeah, and Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, like, yeah, I get that. I didn't get the Donkey Kong Bananza DLC.
I didn't either
because I need to play more of the game and beat it to get it.
I gotta tell you, man, I don't think I like Donkey Kong.
I do.
I wish I did. It stresses me out. It gives me great anxiety that the whole world can be destroyed.
Right.
And like I know you can reset it, but like it still gives me, I don't know, man. It stresses me out.
uh,
Uh,
uh, uh, Popocom, that color game, it's kind of cool. Looking at it.
yeah, I thought at first it
colors.
was a Splatoon knockoff, but it's like a co-op puzzle game, not a shooter. So it's kind of cool.
Right.
Um,
So, yeah, and of course, my son stories 3, great
oh
music.
yeah, dude, that game looks awesome.
It does. Fiddle Frame. I feel like they need to put the whole Fiddle Frame series on there so I can play it in one go.
Yeah, have they not remade the first one yet?
Not yet.
Jeez, that seems like a layup. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Speaking of weird games, though, I thought this weird Pokemon Poketopia was weird, but then like Laurent and Stephanie talked me into like maybe playing it.
I'm picking it up. I'm getting it.
It looks weird, man. It's like that. I like the concept that you're like this Ditto.
Yeah.
Like, and not just a regular human who uses Pokemon to farm.
Right.
Also, this makes me wonder more and more if this is why they're going after Pow World, because you're literally using Pokemon to do jobs for you. Which is exactly what Pow World is. But like, I also like the fact that you can use the Ditto to absorb powers to solve different tasks, which is cool. Like the Ditto's, like the character's arms turn into vines when she meets the Bulbasaur to like pull down apples or something out of a tree.
Yeah.
I thought that was really neat.
Some people got freaked out because of the eyes on the character.
The Ditto eyes creep everybody out, though. That's not like a
right. The eyes is the giveaway so that you know that this is a mimic. This is an imitation. That's what Ditto's supposed to do. He's supposed to copy, but he can't fully copy because of his eyes. It's the original thing that makes him. But like, I thought it was it's cute, it's funny. It's gonna sell 1 million probably. We're gonna see streams from the casual players for this. But I think it's so cool, it's so cute. For it. I kind of laughed when I seen it, and I was just like, "Oh, this is about to be funny." And then I seen them make it like a Pokemon sensor, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, this is about to be good." So
yeah, yep,
yeah. But Mario 10. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say. I mean, I know I'm not a roguelike person at all. I think Hades 2 looks really clean and really it looks really nice to the point where I re-downloaded Hades 1 and I'm like, I should probably give this a real try. Because it looks so fun, and like to me it's a little bit different, but like I've really been into that Turtles Splintered Fate game. Which honestly feels like the arcade games more than it does like a roguelike to me, but maybe that's just in my head because everybody says it's just Hades with Ninja Turtles. And I'm like, well, I don't know. Maybe I should give Hades like a real try.
Yeah, Hades 2. Yeah, man, I played that at PAX and oh, so good. I was into it. I spent my whole 15 minutes be like, yep, let me run again. Yep, let me run again. But you mentioned that, you downloaded the first Hades, Corey. Like, thoughts on that?
I mean, I haven't played it yet, but I mean, I played it. I played it when it came out, right, for a little bit, and I was like, yeah, it's fine. But the whole aspect of a roguelike just turns me off of every single game. But I don't know, man. It's like, it's kind of like that Dead Cells thing where like the combat is too good to like ignore, And I know Hades is the same way, and Hades 2 looks to be the same way. So it's like, I can't ignore this. I can't ignore it forever. I'm going to have to really try this now, but we'll get there. I'll probably get it. What does it come out? September 25th is right. Is the digital version, and then the physical comes out December 2nd?
November 20th. No, it's November.
There's another game then that got physical later. But yeah, that looks cool. I mean, Hyrule Warriors. Not into the Muso games, but like I gotta know what's going on here. I love those characters. I love this version of Zelda so much that like I gotta know what's going on. I need to know, Ed. I need to know, and it's canon supposedly, but so was Age of Calamity until it wasn't. So, I think it looks amazing though. I think it looks really good.
It's gonna be funny playing like once it comes out and to have Breath, Calamity, Tears, and then Imprisonment. Like the 4 games that cover that storyline and universe.
I still need to get Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom physically on Switch too. That's the other thing. Side tangent. I'm leaning back into the physical stuff, Ed. I know I keep changing my mind. I'm a crazy person, man. Why am I so crazy?
Well, no, because you said with Nintendo stuff you was gonna do physical.
I know, but then I stopped for a minute, especially on Switch 2.
Okay,
but now I'm like, I also was like, well, Mario Kart's $50 when you buy the bundle, so, but also like, oh, I need to. Can't make up my mind, man. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just crazy.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good, man. No problem.
Only for the games that you can play off of the cart, though.
Nah, give me them Genki cards.
No, pass.
I'm good. I'll still be playing my games off the Genki card.
I mean, that's fine. Whatever. I really don't care either way, I guess. Yeah. So, also, like you touched on Monster Hunter Stories 3.
Yes.
Dude, that game looks so. It looks just as good as Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom in terms of graphics. Like, it looks amazing.
Okay, I was like, all right, Capcom, you guys on your anime tip. But I'm like, Capcom has always had great artists.
Yeah,
they always had their style.
Yeah, they're winning. They're totally just unstoppable right now.
Yeah. I know Mario Tennis Fever. It's probably gonna be a game I'm still gonna buy. That I'm looking forward to. When they turn to the adventure mode with the babies, I'm like, I am sold on this.
Yeah. People are,
and then I was just like, oh, I think we're gonna get a baby Mario platformer.
Gross.
But I would spend my $60/$70 for it.
I mean, sure. But also, we have one. It's called Yoshi's Island.
True.
Oh man,
But that Yoshi's Island. Oh, the going through all the Yoshi games.
It's a game. Yoshi's Island it's a game. So
yeah. Only one that I can't go through is the Wii U one. Even though I still got my Wii U, that one.
What do you mean?
No, that was Kirby. Never mind.
Oh, Kirby's Epic or Kirby's Rainbow Curse. What a classic Wii U game. It's an acceptable. It's one of the few acceptable Kirby games in my Kirby acceptance list. Also, speaking of Kirby, remember when they announced a Planet Robobot remake was in development, and we haven't heard anything in like 2 years about it?
Oh my goodness, I forgot all about it. Maybe that's why.
I'm like, man, like, where's that at? Another totally acceptable Kirby game.
Was that in the Nintendo Direct?
Not this one. It was
no, not this one. When it was first announced.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't remember why or how it was in there, but it was definitely in a direct. I don't know, man.
Interesting.
Kirby. Too much Kirby. The Robobot remake. Let's see. Let's see. Kirby, let's see. Kirby Planet Robobot will indeed come to Switch, it's claimed. This was February 10th, 2025. Yeah, man. I don't know. Wow. Whatever. Anyways, there's a couple articles on it, but I don't know. We'll see.
It's been quiet.
Whatever.
Okay.
Planet Robobot. Great 3DS game though. It was 3DS, right? Not DS. It was 3DS, right?
Yep, yeah. 3DS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many Robobots
but yeah.
to keep track of.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Dust Blast wasn't in this direct. I'm assuming it's going to probably be for next year.
I was a little bit shocked Elden Ring wasn't either.
I feel like that game is going to get delayed so they can work more on it.
Yeah, that definitely feels like it's going to be pushed to next year, like Final Fantasy, honestly.
Yeah.
I think they saw enough complaints about the frame rate where they're like, we gotta clean this up a little bit.
We gotta get this together.
So you gotta make it run better than the PlayStation 5 version.
Ooh, shade.
I'm just saying, look, I know people.
I'm just saying shade.
I'm just saying people complaining about the frame rates on the Switch too. I'm like, look, the best way to play Elden Ring still is to play the PlayStation 4 version on the PlayStation 5 because of uncapped frame rates. That's all I'm saying. That's where people. These are Elden Ring fans talking, not me. I don't care either way.
Right.
It doesn't run great on Xbox Series X. I can tell you that. I mean, it runs fine.
Which is the shocking part.
It runs fine, but it doesn't. It's not. Whatever. Anyway, it's not important. Elden Ring wasn't there. It's fine with me. I don't care. When it comes out, I might try it again, but probably not.
I wonder if Nintendo gonna have something for the Game Awards.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like they kind of did it here. What would they have? Mm-hmm. I mean, they're not going to announce a new 3D Mario when they just announced 2 coming and the Switch 2 update for their main 2D Mario game from last gen. So I don't know. Man.
Because I really don't know about the Game Awards, like trailer wise. Like, what could they give them? Because like Pokemon would already been out, Kirby would have been out, Metroid would have been out. I mean, they'll do a sizzle reel and stuff. But it's just like, do you guys like have a surprise first party game? Like, do you let Monolith shine? And introduce their new IP at the show? Like,
I mean, that would be the only thing I could see, right? Would be like a Xenoblade sequel or a new IP from them.
Or do you do something with Konami and be like, well, they did Delta. How about y'all remake Twin Snakes for us and put it on Switch 2?
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, at that point, they would just be remaking Metal Gear Solid, right? The entire game. I don't think it would be Twin Snakes. Yeah. I think they would just remake the first one.
Well, I think because Nintendo owns,
right, but
or whatever deal that they have,
right. But I mean, at that point, I wonder if they would just remake the first one and
do it for.
They would maybe incorporate some of the stuff from Twin Snakes, but also like the point of Twin Snakes was to have the first game play like Metal Gear Solid 2, right?
Right.
And so Delta clearly has that third person shooter mode. Like it plays like a third person shooter.
They said it's pretty much the exact same PS2 game.
Right, but you can do the over the shoulder third person action game instead of the top down type of thing. So like if they did that for Metal Gear Solid 1, I mean they're basically doing what you're asking almost, essentially, for a modern audience. But
yeah, because I'm just like, Nintendo and Konami coming together to do something. I'd be like, oh, what naughtiness you guys got together? I'd be like,
I don't know. I'd rather see them work with Capcom. Make Capcom make a new Zelda game for us.
They're the ones that they'll end up remaking like Seasons and Ages.
Good, let them. I'll take it. I'll buy it. I'll pay $70 a piece for those. Would you not?
Oh, the coin would be there. Like, there's no question about it. And I need the amiibo to it. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just saying. Anyways,
right.
Anything else from this direct, Ed?
So I would rate this one as a B. I would give this one a B.
I gave it a super high score. That's it, a B. This was their best direct in like years, in my opinion.
A lot of people say that, but I think for me, I'm not saying that it was bad or anything. A lot of the games that I pretty much want, but I feel like there's been earlier directs that I seen this year that has been better. Probably with some of the game announcements, but I like. but I think this one it was really good. They got a lot of promise for it. Definitely. With Metroid, I feel like we should have got a little bit of a breakdown for it, but it looked like it was just showcasing some new stuff, gave us a date, and then they moved on.
Yeah, but we'll probably get a Metroid specific direct.
I hope
probably
so,
sometime because I'm just like in November. I would say after the Game Awards, I would say probably.
Mm-hmm.
Unless that's their big thing at the Game Awards is like one final trailer for Metroid. Right? I mean...
But the game had already been out, though.
Oh, right, because it happens in December, not November.
Yeah.
Right, dang. Okay, never mind. Scratch that. Maybe after Zelda comes out, they'll do a game-specific one for it then. Because Zelda comes out, what, the
Probably
5th?
So.
Right? The 5th, November 5th?
November 6.
6, yeah. So, where are the amiibo for this game, by the way? That where's the Raru amiibo? Where are all these characters at? Where are these amiibo? Where are these amiibo, Ed?
I don't know. I need them.
Failing me here, Nintendo. You're gonna give me 35 Kirby amiibo, but you can't give me a new Zelda one? Come on. Look at these. Look at these. I need these.
Well, like you said, we'll probably get a direct for them.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll. Yeah, I would really like a. I was gonna say we really need a Zelda Pro controller, but we have one. I'm literally staring at it. You literally got it for me. So. Thanks again, by the way. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Year and a half ago. Thanks. No box though. Come on, Ed. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just being mean now. All right, let's move on.
Yes.
Nintendo Direct.
Oh, what grade did you give it, Corey?
Oh, I gave it like an I gave it like an A minus.
Oh,
I think
okay.
if they had one more major announcement besides Fire Emblem, like this would have been like the perfect direct. Like something big, like I mean the 3D Mario game would have been big, or like a Zelda remake or remaster or something like something.
which was probably what I kind of felt like. I think it was just like this one felt like very casual in a sense with a lot of the games. And so I didn't feel like this one had balance to it. So I think that's why I gave it just a B, and everything. But that's cool that you gave it an A-. That's awesome.
I mean, even if it was like another third-party style reveal, like not that they would do this soon, but like, you know, like a Monster Hunter for Switch 2, or like I don't know, like a re-reveal of Dragon Quest 12 or something, right? Like those would have been like those types of announcements would have probably put this over the edge for me. Even if the game wasn't for me, like another major game.
Yeah, I would have been fine with even with having some ports and stuff. I would have been fine, but yeah,
I'm a little surprised Microsoft still didn't show up here with like Forza Horizon or something, or Grounded 2 or Hi-Fi Rush or something.
Well, like you said, Tokyo Game Show and maybe the Game Awards. Yeah.
So, we'll go check that out. Watch the direct recap show if you want. Yeah, we'll move on with the news. There's only 2 small news stories here, Ed. We don't have to dive too deep into these, but
okay.
Digital Extremes confirms Warframe is finally coming to Nintendo Switch 2. They confirmed that development for Warframe on Switch 2 is now underway after finally gaining access to dev kits after addressing previous struggles for third-party teams. CEO Steve Sinclair praised the hardware as very impressive piece of kit, while creative director Rebecca Ford shared that the team may capture gameplay for an upcoming development stream. Originally released on the original Switch in 2018, Warframe Switch port was lauded as a technical achievement, and fans can now look forward to seeing the game evolve on Switch 2. Seeing this, and the other game I've actually been playing, Ed, that I forgot to talk about was Destiny Rising on mobile. Hearing this really makes me want Destiny Rising on Switch 2. Which I know it's a free to play game, and I know people have their feelings about NetEase and like, you know, the First Descendant, right? Is kind of like their last kind of, and you know, Marvel Rivals I think is theirs too, which I'm a little shocked wasn't at Nintendo Direct either, since they're porting it backwards to the PS4 and Xbox One now. I don't know if you saw that or not. But yeah, it really made me want Destiny Rising on there, because it's literally Destiny on a phone. It's like, and it's doing things better than Destiny 2 does right now. Has a better story, has a better cast of characters. Like, I think the alternate timeline really helps. I think taking place in the past really helps. A lot of interesting characters, a lot of people really liking the one kind of goth warlock character. They calling her goth mommy, which is kind of creepy, but that's fine, whatever. There's just a lot of cool things in that game, a lot of monetization, but a lot of cool things that you can do in that game. That it's like you can play the whole campaign with paying nothing, right? It's a really fascinating thing that Destiny Rising is doing so many things. And granted, it's still a mobile game and it's still a free-to-play game, but like some of the things they're doing in there, I'm like, man, Destiny 2 needs to be taking notes. Bungie needs to be taking notes from NetEase, because they're doing the thing correctly.
It's funny that you brought Destiny up, because I was thinking about this. Me and you actually have a connection to Destiny way before we even met, in a sense. And the reason I say that was Luke Smith used to work at OneUp.com, and he visited Bungie, I think, for it might have been Destiny. It would have been Destiny. He had this cool jacket and stuff, and so I sent the picture in. And during the One Up podcast, they was asking questions for the community, so I sent a question in to them that Luke Smith and them answer and everything. So and then I said, hey, where did you get your coat at? I think it's really cool. I'm like, is there a place to like to buy it or something? He's just like, unfortunately, it's not. I was giving it to it by Bungie when I visit. I'm like, oh, that's super cool. It was a really nice coat. And so, having that question to Luke Smith, and then he leaves one up and goes to Bungie.
Mm-hmm.
And you become a Destiny content creator while Luke Smith is there.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he wasn't there when I think he got there later when Bungie released. I think it was Destiny 2 or at the end of Destiny.
No, he was there at the launch of Destiny. He's the architect behind Vault of Glass, which was their first raid. Okay. And then he worked his way up to he led the franchise all the way up through the final shape, and then obviously we know what happened after that. So
right. So he was there when Destiny first launched. Mm-hmm. Okay. So then, you are, you had your Destiny podcast. And I think that was before me and you met.
Yeah, it was right before, because I wasn't trying to do Nintendo content yet. I mean, I was trying to do the DNA podcast for a while with someone, and then that kind of fell apart. But we were doing DNA Weekly Strike at that point, which was the Destiny podcast I was doing at the time. And I found all those old episodes the other day, like the audio versions on a drive that I found randomly. I think I'm going to upload them to the Tower Casuals feed just to have them available. Not that anybody needs to listen to them, but
I think they should. I think for history's purposes they should. But still, so then we found each other, we connected, and started doing Pow Block. Mm-hmm. And then that led to you doing Tower Casual. I was on some episodes, being the way that I was. And now it's just like, look at us. And I was thinking about it earlier today while I was driving. And I was just like, I was listening to some podcast and Destiny came up, and I was just like, that is right. I'm like, I remember Luke Smith and sending him a question, and then thinking about the Destiny stuff that you did, and just how at the time we didn't know each other, mm-hmm. but we came together and we had that connection to Destiny by that certain way. So sorry about that side tangent. When you mentioned Destiny Rising, I was just thinking about Destiny today and our connection to it.
Yeah, it was man, I think Warframe, going back to Warframe.
Yes.
I think Warframe I think you're gonna see a resurgence in Warframe once it comes to Switch 2. Because I think people are looking for things to play on Switch 2 that aren't Nintendo games, right? Because they want to see how it runs. I think we're still in that kind of fascination phase where like these large games we've been playing on the other consoles that are way more powerful for such a long time coming to Switch, right? It's the same reason why Doom and The Witcher sold so well, right? Because it's like, how is this game running on this piece of machinery, right? Like it's the same reason why Cyberpunk sold so well, right? I think also like,
yes,
whole game on the cart also benefited them at launch, but I think Warframe I think you're gonna see a resurgence in Warframe. I think people are really interested in seeing that game portably. So yeah. I don't know. I really don't have anything else to say about this, but
that's cool.
The last story here, Genki and Nintendo settle. Nintendo sued them for showing 3D mock-ups of the Switch 2 at what event was that? GDC. Was it GDC?
Yep.
Something like that. I think they were promoting accessories. Nintendo filed a lawsuit claiming trademark violations and unauthorized of Switch-related designs. According to court documents, Nintendo and Genki have now reached a confidential settlement. with Genki paying damages and agreeing to avoid confusingly similar names, logos, color schemes, and marketing that could suggest affiliation with Nintendo. The amount they had to pay was not disclosed, but I'm sure it was a hefty amount.
Yep. But Genki can still make stuff for Switch 2, correct?
Yeah. They just have to not associate their like dummy products with Nintendo, like the products that they use to show the casings and stuff. So like basically they can only show the case without showing the unit. But yeah, that's all we got for news.
All right.
The direct was the big thing, right? So
yeah, pretty much.
I thought there were other things that happened this week, but it was like, man, that happened like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Dang. Okay. Well,
it's mostly been Silk Song talk with the difficulty and stuff. It's pretty much been that, but then
that's in weekly
really
updates.
Been, we didn't talk about the Talking Flower.
Or the storybook, Rosalina's storybook either. We didn't talk about that either. Dang.
But that's pretty much been like it. Once the direct came out, most of the news have been from the direct.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep. So let's get into Pack Watch, Ed.
Pack Watch.
This is what you can be playing on your Nintendo Switch or Switch 2 this week. On 9/15, LEGO Voyagers. When two friends make it their mission to rescue an abandoned spaceship, they embark on a journey beyond their wildest dreams, ultimately learning the value of being connected. Experience what it feels like to be a Lego brick, tumble, jump, snap together, and build your way through the rich brick worlds. On 9/16, we have Henry Halfhead. Henry Halfhead is a quirky sandbox adventure game about an old little character with the ability to become any object within their reach. Discover every object's unique properties and abilities, and cleverly combine them to take Henry through a not so ordinary everyday life. 9/17, Strange Antiquities, an occult puzzle game. Explore the quaint and gloomy town of Undermere, where strange goings-on and dark mysteries abound. Find and identify arcane artifacts. Use your collection to aid the townsfolk with their unusual problems, and remember to pet your cat. Okay. 9/18, Puzzle Quest Immortal Edition. Man, Puzzle Quest just won't go away, will it? I remember playing this game on the Xbox 360, man.
Yeah.
Puzzle Quest Immortal Edition combines the classic Match 3 puzzle game with deep level role playing. Match 3 or more gems of the same color in a row to gain mana used to cast spells, battle opponents, collect items and rewards, and advance in the quests. On 9/19, we're getting Toa and the Guardian of the Sacred Tree. This is in this roguelite adventure set in a far-off mystic realm. All right, already checked out. Roguelite. Come on. Everybody, come on. Mystic realm, ancient forces stir, and untold dangers await. As Toa lead the Guardians of the Sacred Tree to in forging strong relationships and powerful swords to fight Magatsu's forces and determine the future of Senju Village. In 9/19, the game most people have been waiting for, Trails in the Sky First Chapter. Trails in the Sky First Chapter reimagines the first chapter of the beloved series, infusing it with enhanced visuals and refined gameplay. Join Estelle and Joshua, two very Japanese names, Ed. Did you know that? Estelle and Joshua, two very Japanese names. Partners bound by fate as they unravel dark conspiracies threatening the peace of the liberal kingdom. Those are your games this week, Ed.
Toa and the Guardian. I'm looking forward to the Sacred Tree. It looks really, really good.
I think it looks great, but it's a roguelite, so I'm not playing it. Sorry.
The Ninja Turtles is the only roguelike you'll play.
Yeah.
Well, you may play Hades.
Maybe.
In Hades too.
We'll see. We'll see. It's still a hot maybe. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I missed on the eShop. It doesn't really look like it, but there's a lot of weird games that I will not read about. So, yep, nope, there's nothing really here.
I thought there was certain adult anime girl game.
What?
I thought there was a certain adult anime game that came out.
I mean, there's probably 4 of them that came out in the last 5 minutes.
Because I was just like, wait, y'all could just put this on the eShop? Name alone? What?
Wait, adult anime game?
Yeah, because I think one of them that just says hentai on it.
Oh yeah, dude, like, there's like 4 of them.
It's like, that's not a title that shouldn't be here.
Yeah. Also, the EA Sports FC Ultimate Edition comes out on the 19th, but the game doesn't really come out until the following Tuesday. So, let's see. Wonder Stars looks like a weird little game. It's called a super anime turn-based RPG. Okay. So yeah, Ed, that's what we got. There's a lot of games next week to talk about though. So next couple weeks actually. Sonic Crossworlds comes out soon, Hades 2 comes out soon.
Yeah.
That one indie game I played at where did I play it? I played it somewhere. Maya Children of Ages comes out soon, which is like a dungeon time traveling sort of thing. I can't remember where I played that at. Don't forget The Beast and the Princess, Ed. You don't want to know. It's fine. All right. Let's get into these updates, Ed. Sorry, I got distracted by the Switch eShop, like always. I love just scrolling to see what the weird games are. We need to do like a segment on just the weird games we found in the eShop, but that seems like a lot of research that I don't really want to do, but it sounds like fun. All right, weekly updates. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots just received a new patch, version 1.1.1, that uncaps the frame rate, boosting performance on Switch 2 up to 60 frames a second most of the time, but causing inconsistent swings and worse performance on the original Switch. Yikes.
Yeah, I heard it's been
I've heard it's not great.
Yeah.
Which is sad because I was really looking forward to it. I really wanted to play it. Nintendo's latest Direct revealed paid DLC for Donkey Kong Bonanza called DK Island and Emerald Rush, launching with version 2.0.0. This patch has new features, gameplay improvements, and is now available on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo's Nintendo Today app has been updated with a Kirby theme, new language support, region availability, and will feature regular Kirby Air Riders updates. CD Projekt Red has released a new Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition patch for Switch 2, adding smoother auto drive, quest fixes, photo mode tweaks, and various improvements on vehicles, the open world, and performance. The rumor is there's going to be another patch for the upcoming season of the Edge Runners, right? That's what the show's called.
Yeah.
So look forward to that as well. Capcom rolled out a new update for the Capcom Fighting Collection 2. This patch is version 1.0.4, delivering bug fixes and gameplay adjustments across titles like Capcom vs. SNK 2, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper, and Project Justice on all platforms, including Switch 2. Team Cherry's first patch for Hollow Knight Silksong arrives next week, easing early game difficulty, tweaking enemy balance, and adjusting prices and rewards, and fixing a wide range of bugs and soft locks across the game. Ubisoft has released the first Star Wars Outlaws update on Switch 2, bring visual performance UI and gameplay fixes along with stability improvements and minor quest adjustments. Great. Looking forward to playing that patch. UFO 50 for Switch has been updated to version 1.7.8.30, adding a pixel perfect scaling option, a redesigned home menu icon, button swapping, performance optimizations, and bug fixes with more patches planned. And last but not least, Shantae Advanced Risky Revolution has received a new update on all platforms, fixing freeze and disappearance bugs, addressing language issues, and improving custom key mapping on Steam. By the way, check out our interview with Matt Bozon, the co-creator of Shantae.
Yes.
Dude, he's such a cool guy. We talked about animation for like 45 minutes. Not even about Shantae at all.
Yes.
Such a cool dude, man. Way forward, man. They just have so many cool people that work there.
I just love them.
They're so cool, man. They're so great. Shout out to Way Forward. Shout out to Chris Hoffman too, their PR guy. Doesn't get enough love, I feel like. I feel like he's the guy that pulls all the levers and pushes all the buttons. You know, they've been really good to us. So shout out. Love those guys.
Yes.
All right. Well, Ed, Nintendo Switch Online updates. There's not many. There aren't any real new games coming, but there's 2 new Nintendo Music playlists you can listen to. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and Golden Sun The Lost Age are now added to Nintendo Music. You can now listen to those. And that's it. So it's time for Question Block.
Question Block.
I need more excitement out of you, Ed.
Question Block.
Thank you.
Yes.
Remember, you can write in Question Block in Discord or through various social media channels or however you feel like doing it. Let me make sure. Do we have any other questions? We do. We have one more here. I will add to the list, but we will answer this first one first. We have Stephen Myers via YouTube comment. So there's been a lot of excitement around Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 coming to Switch in HD. Which remaster do you hope gets HD treatment next?
So I said the Fire Emblem games, like Fire Emblem Awakening.
Yeah, I would say the GameCube and the Wii ones would probably be also due for an HD upgrade.
Yeah. Because the GameCube one hasn't came out yet on NSO. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, I would say the Fire Emblem games, and I would also, I mean, obviously the Zelda ones are the layups, right? But I didn't want to say that out loud, even though I just did. So I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm trying to think of GameCube stuff, right? Like, I still think GameCube and Wii are like the prime consoles to be HD'd.
Yeah, like I keep saying Eternal Darkness, so people already know that. You know, I would love to have that, like an HD remaster.
I'm shocked that Metroid Prime 2 and 3 weren't announced yesterday.
That was a shocking thing to me, also.
Or at least Metroid Prime 2 for NSO, at the very least that.
I feel like they're going to shadow drop that in November.
Yeah, I feel like 2 is going to come out before 4. Right? Like I feel like they're going surprised, man. I'm shocked. I'm so shocked.
I think they're going to drop 2 on NSO expansion. And I would be shocked if they did 3 as, you know, a digital release now, and then later on drop it after 4 comes out.
Man,
for physical.
I almost wonder if they're like waiting a little bit and they're going to release a Switch 2 version of the trilogy.
as a that now all three of those get an HD treatment. Well, one already has it, so 2 and 3 would need it and put it that as a collection.
That's what I'm saying. I wonder if 1, 2, and 3
Yeah.
are gonna get the HD trilogy treatment for Switch 2.
I would be for it.
And like try to push people who are fans of that series towards Switch 2 and not keep them on Switch 1.
Right.
Although they're releasing Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 on Switch 1, so but I mean Galaxy 1 is already on Switch 1, I guess. Technically.
Yeah, in the collection.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean either way it could get a trilogy for Switch 1 or Switch 2. Maybe it gets Switch 2 upgrades, like maybe there's a Switch 2 edition, right? I don't know. All right. Stephen Myers via YouTube comment asks, so there's been a lot of... Wait, I just read that. Never mind. Sam Hall writes in.
Yeah.
If you could jump into any of the games announced today, which would be first? Oh, Fire Emblem, hands down. Fire Emblem.
If I could jump to any of the games announced today, it would be Metroid Prime 4.
Oh, man. Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem, for sure, for me. Hyrule Warriors would be a close second just because I want to know,
you know
what's happening. But
I would take Metroid back. Yoshi's in a mystery book. I would jump into that one.
Yeah, the more and more I watch my kids, like the types of things they like to play, like the more I don't want to say excited I am for like quote unquote kids games, but like these kind of easier experiences I'm looking forward to more because they can play them. So yeah, I mean that Yoshi game looks really good, man. It looks really good. It's impressive how good that game looks. Jay via Discord asks, why did Game Freak decide to lock 3 of the most exciting Mega Evolutions behind online competitive seasons? Pokemon makes money. I mean, that's my answer.
The Pokemon company made that decision. They probably have a business plan for it. And you know, they probably feel like people should work for it to earn it.
Well, they're not working for it; they're paying for it. That's his whole point. Although I don't know what competitive seasons means. I must have missed something in the Pokemon stuff.
Because I'm assuming he's talking about the Pikachu's like X and Y kind of thing.
Oh, the Raichu Mega DLC? Mega Dimension one.
Yeah,
those were cool.
Because they were super cool. I'm assuming that's what this question is.
Yeah, I assume that's what he means too.
Okay, because this is like online, like because they didn't really say anything about online competitive stuff.
There must have been something they just either said afterwards, or maybe it was part of like a Pokemon something that happened.
Yeah, because I know they just said they had future DLC planned. More information would come later.
Yeah, well, they didn't. I mean, Mega Dimensions is the DLC for Z-A. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, regardless of the information we know or not know about competitive seasons, I mean, they're going to charge money because Pokemon makes money, right? And you know, it's a business, so they're going to see where they can make money, right? So,
well, because it said behind online competitive seasons, so I didn't know if that's something you had to pay for or if that's going to be like different seasons online for free. You have to work to get it.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder. Oh, I guess it doesn't say paid, does it?
No, it just says behind online competitive seasons in the question. So
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that then. I don't know. I don't play enough Pokemon to know what that means, honestly. Although Z-A looks really good, I'm going to maybe pick that up. I might also actually go back and pick up one of the remakes, I guess like Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl, one of those. I don't want to buy Violet or Scarlet. I feel like I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that. Deshaun Malone writes in via Blue Sky. Hey, y'all, got a quick question for y'all. What game did you want to see announced or shown but didn't at the Direct? Zelda.
Hi-Fi Rush for me. And
yeah, I still want to know what's going on with that because they literally like teased it for Switch and then it never came out. It came to PlayStation though.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, Corey, like stuff that Microsoft didn't present, like I would have loved to see that. Definitely, I wish DMC Devil May Cry would have came to Switch or one of the Tomb Raider games. But yeah, for me, for this one, Hi-Fi Rush, I would have loved to see.
I think I think especially like Tomb Raider, right? They've been releasing those trilogies pretty frequently, right?
Yeah,
the two trilogies are on there, like 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, right? Those isometric multiplayer games are on there. Mm-hmm. I would imagine the Legend trilogy is next, like Legend, Anniversary, and Underworld is next.
Did they release 4, 5, 6? Mm-hmm. Or is that one coming?
No, it's out.
It's out?
It's been out for a while, yeah.
Why did I feel like they just dropped it and I must have forgot that it came out?
Yeah,
I know that it got announced.
There's even a box set like the trilogy.
Yeah.
So, and then they're selling them. They're selling them as a bundle now too, as a Saga collection.
Okay. I wonder if they just dropped it and didn't really promote it, and they just went about the business.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because that's kind of how it kind of feels.
They dropped it because it was like the last part of their 25th anniversary of Tomb Raider, I think, or something, or some sort of anniversary for Tomb Raider. I don't know. Maybe I'm making that all up. Who knows? Who's to say? Who really knows? I just know it's been out and it's been on my wish list for Switch for a while, and I just haven't purchased it because I think $30 is a little bit much for how bad those games play, but also like I want them for just historically I want them because I think that they are important games, right? Especially that original trilogy is so important. I feel like
right.
To show what not to do, not how to control in a 3D space. Anyways, but for me, I mean, the obvious one is the Zelda games, but we already have a Zelda game, so I'm not surprised it wasn't there, but I'm sad it wasn't there.
When working in Twilight, you want,
dude. Next year's the 20th anniversary of Twilight Princess. If it's not announced, dude, if it's not announced, and it better not be the NSO version either. It's got to be the HD version,
the Wii U.
Yeah.
Dang, to see that mug running at 60 frames, that and
4K, like, redone lighting, right? Ooh. Like, you know what I mean?
Nitty, take these $80 and give it to me.
I mean, next year.
Oh, I will pay $80.
Next year's the 20th anniversary of Twilight Princess. It's the 40th anniversary of Zelda and Metroid. Come on, you got to release something there.
Yes.
Right? Like, I don't know what it is. I don't care what it is. I mean, you're doing so much for Mario. I mean, it's not like amazing stuff for Mario, but you're releasing Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, which are beloved games. You're promoting the new movie, right? You're updating Mario Wonder, which is the best 2D Mario game in ages. Like, they're doing a lot for Mario. You're giving him another tennis game because we need another one of those.
Right.
The last Mario Tennis and Mario Golf games were not very good. But like, if you don't at least
they were average.
Like, Nintendo said they want one Zelda product out a year, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, Hyrule Warriors is this year's. It's got to be Twilight. It's got to be a remaster next year, right? Like, so Echoes of Wisdoms was last year's, right? So that's your right. 2D top-down remake or new game, I guess, right? You're not gonna have a 3D game ready next year.
Oh,
I mean, unless they do something like another Cadence of Hyrule type thing next year, it's got to be a remaster, right? Like, it's got to be.
yeah, Anuma's not ready to show anything for the next Zelda.
If anything, at most, we'll get a tease of like the next Legend of Zelda is in development, like one of those things. Right?
I don't even think we're gonna get that.
I don't either, but I'm saying that would be the most we would get if we did.
The most, because I'm just like, if they have that, oh, you already know for the Summer Direct you have to bring that out. If you want to upset the industry or hype it up, you have to do that at the Summer Direct.
Uh-huh.
And then unless Jeff Keighley's giving y'all some big checks to have it at the Game Awards,
no, that's something Nintendo wants to do on their own.
Oh, I know. But I'm just saying.
I know you're just saying. I'm just saying that's something Nintendo wants to do on their own, and they're not going to give that up.
If money talks, well, money can talk to Kojima then because they're pals.
I mean,
so
yeah. But yeah, that was. I guess that's my thing. Is Zelda. We better get something really cool next year.
We have to.
I'm a little shocked they did put Galaxy 1 and 2 out in a bundle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought they were gonna sell those both for like $49.99 a piece. So
you could get the digital one separate.
I know,
for $40 each.
Yeah, and that's probably for people who bought the 35th anniversary set, right? That don't need Mario Galaxy again.
Yeah, but I think that they were just like, for those who missed the collection or who complained that Galaxy 2 wasn't on it, this is the $70 collection.
Mm-hmm.
Is for you guys, and I don't fully know what they all added or if they added anything.
The only thing they added were new pages to Rosalina's storybook. Apparently, is what they said, which are not in the physical edition, but they are in the game. So
yeah, because they said that the book is in both games. They said so. We'll see.
M2 Reality via Blue Sky writes in, "Hey guys, been listening for a little bit now, and I'm enjoying the show quite a bit. I'm a huge Fire Emblem fan and was so excited to see a new one announced, but this one feels a little off to me. Do you feel that Fire Emblem Fortunes weaves going the ancient Greek style, yay or nay? Thanks for always giving us a good show."
Yay.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little weird at first, but like honestly, the first thing I thought of was like, where's my pirate game? That was rumored so long ago.
Right.
Where's that game? Man, dude, but them setting it in ancient Greece proves to me that they can do a pirate Fire Emblem game, no problem. Right? Like,
yeah.
People love anime pirates. Look how big One Piece has gotten over the last decade, right? Like, I mean, it's that show's been around forever, and I feel like it's bigger than ever at this point.
And I think, into reality, is that, we just got a teaser, more anime stuff than the gameplay, and there's gonna be some more characters. There's probably gonna be some exciting moments within the game. So of course, it may seem a little bit off, but you know how Nintendo is. They like to drip feed the reveals. They like to entice you. So take this as they're enticing you. They're getting you to think. And then when more information come out about the game, I think you can form a better opinion about it. And then it's gonna be up to you if you want to get the game or not. Don't forget, a lot of people who got 3 houses, yeah, that was because of Awakening and Fates and all of the games that came out for 3DS. But they didn't expect that this game would be phenomenal and that would get more people into the Fire Emblem series.
Yeah.
and stuff. People might have their opinion about Engage and stuff, but I'm like, from a lot of people who played Engage, great opinions came out of it. People just like, oh, this is the true Fire Emblem because this is an intelligent system, and they still know how to make this series. So I think with this one, just take it as cool. They got a new game out. Yeah, you could be worried about it. That's fine. You have you have that right to feel about a game. But Nintendo, they like the drip feed. So for me, definitely it's a yay. Definitely it's gonna be a must buy. And like it's gonna be more characters and more story. And I think once we see more trailers about this game, we're gonna be like, oh, they clown. Oh, I love this character. Oh, what story is this? Like they're still hiding stuff from us until it's time for us to reveal this stuff. And then when you really want to find out what the game is about, if you decide to buy it or get it as a birthday gift or whatever, you'll know. You'll just know.
Yep. Our last question, Ed. Well, I guess to answer the last question, I didn't really answer it, but like I think it's an interesting setting. I'm really interested to see how it plays out and how it revolves around the heroic games, and see how the story spins off from there. Because like, yeah, that's the trailer's premise, but is it really the premise of the game, or is it just the setup, right? So,
yeah.
Our last question comes from David Lasby. Never heard of him. Never heard of that guy. Via Discord. I'm just kidding. Was Nintendo greedy with the DK DLC? I don't think so, but some are upset that it wasn't included in the base game. Shocking. People are mad on the internet. I'm not making fun of your question, David. I'm just being mean to people who are dumb. With the price of both the original and DLC, especially in light of Silksong price.
Okay, so this is the thing about Silksong. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I just want to address this before I address my answers to David's question. Yes, Silksong is $20. People were ready to buy this game. They was ready to give Team Cherry their coins to make this game up for 7 years and stuff. But we can't use Silksong price for everything.
I know.
There's been Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo games, and that was $19.99 price. There's some games that's been on the Switch, Wii U, Wii that has been $19.99. So just because Silksong got that price doesn't mean that we're going to use that game to make an argument about DLC or anything else. Nintendo wasn't greedy with the DLC, for Donkey Kong. Just because it's been 2 months that the game came out, they probably been working on this DLC to put it out and everything. DLC could come at any time for a game. So I don't feel like they were greedy with this DLC. You could buy it or you don't have to buy it. If you have 100% the main game, do that first. And if you're satisfied with that and enjoy that, then enjoy it. The DLC is just a optional thing for you to have. And trying to compare DLC to a full game, that is very difficult. That the difficulty is making the game longer in such sense. Like a Silksong didn't really have this difficulty and stuff, and it was a way, I would say 60% easier than what it is now. Silksong would probably have been like a 10 to 12 hour Metroidvania game. And people would have bought it and been done by this weekend or last weekend. And then they'll just be up to speed runners to beat it. So I think with this, I don't think Nintendo was greedy. I don't think they needed to add it to the game because there's so much already there for people to play and explore. And I'm assuming that it's going to take people a long time trying to get 100% in that game. So that's my answer, to this question. What about you, Corey?
I just think that the fear that we all had with, not all of us, not us, but like the general whatever with the race to the bottom for mobile games, like the free to play mobile games, the gacha games,
Right.
All that, and then the rise of free to play games on console has trained an entire generation that paying $70 or $60 or $50 for a video game is unacceptable. It's totally trained them to do that, right? Like, my nephew thinks $20 for a video game is too expensive, which, granted, he's 13 and has no money, but you know what I mean? Like, it's trained a whole generation not to buy games that way. And so, obviously the internet is loud and dumb, and most of the people on there are just saying it because they want to contribute to a thing and felt like they're being heard. But also, like, there is a generation that is probably going to, I hate to say it, but like kind of almost eliminate the $70 game like this. And Nintendo is really the only company that isn't suffering yet from this, right? So I don't know. Also, Nintendo holds their games to a premium, right? Like, I mean, here's the thing though. We also saw this when Breath of the Wild released for Switch 2 at $70 with the Switch upgrade and didn't include the DLC, right? People were also mad about that.
Right.
So, like, it doesn't matter. People don't want to pay for things. People want everything for free, right? That's what people want, and it's annoying because people feel like they're entitled to everything, and they're not. If you can't afford it, you can't play it. If you don't own that console, you can't play it, right? Don't steal it. Don't think you deserve everything for free. Don't, you know what I mean? Like, it's,
yeah.
We just live in an age where people just, I don't know, man. It's weird. Like, I don't know how to explain it without sounding like mean, right? But I feel like we totally live in an age where people are confused when they have to like spend money on something or like actually pay for something of quality, right? And I'm not saying like something like Fortnite that's free to play isn't quality. It is. I think Fortnite is an excellent video game, right? I really do. And I know I've had my fair share of fun making fun of it, but like, I've been playing it for a while because of the Power Ranger stuff, but I'm like looking at the game and learning how the game works and learning all the, like, seeing all the different things that are implemented in this free game. It's like, man, they really figured it out. But for every Fortnite, right, you have like 15 or 20 garbage piles of games, right, that want your money for nothing. Like Roblox is that example, right? Like,
right.
I mean, they're in a lot of trouble in other ways too. But and I'm not just talking about the pedophile stuff either. I'm talking about how they lose $250 million every quarter. So like they lose $1 billion a year on that game. I don't know how people are still like, how investors are still investing in them. Right. But yeah, I mean, I see the things that my nephews play in Roblox. I'm like, how do you even think this is a real video game? Like this? I don't know, man. It's stuff like that like really angers me. And then you get something quality like Donkey Kong or, something on the other consoles that is like $70 and people scoff at it because it costs more than $0, right? Like, or more than like $5 or whatever. And it's, I don't know, man. People have a really, between the free to play stuff on mobile and console, and I honestly attributed this to streaming services too, right? Where like,
Mm-hmm.
and subscription services where like you just get all these quality, high budget things for essentially nothing. It's part of your subscription, right? You don't have to pay for it, so you don't have to think about
Right.
it. Mixed with that, and like, honestly, like as great as Game Pass is, like it has taught people how to not buy video games also. Right? You just subscribe to this and you get all these awesome games, right? There's 412 games on Xbox Game Pass right now for $20 a month. You're telling me that that's not like an amazing deal, if you're a consumer on the cheap. So gaming is an expensive hobby, and it's always going to be an expensive hobby unless you're just the person that plays Fortnite, right? I mean, heck, Madden's even on sale already. It's $40 right now. It's week 2 of the NFL season. It's $40.
Oh yeah, they're trying to get more sales for that game.
And like you can buy that bundle with the college game for $80, both games for $80, which is like a steal. That's amazing. If I was still into those games, if that's like, I mean, that's just, I don't know, man. I feel bad for some of these companies that are making these amazing games and just are failing because nobody's buying them. Not because of the quality of the game, but your game has to be great or you're done, essentially, at this point. And even if your game is great, I think something like Expedition 33 is an exception now and not the rule, right? Mm-hmm. Where like they made something exceptional and people rallied behind it, right? People saw it and loved it, but also it was a $50 game. It wasn't a $70 game. I think, there are certain things about that was refreshing to people, a 30-person team with help. I always want to caveat that with help, right? Made this incredible game. And it didn't cost $250 million, $300 million to make, right? There's a lot of factors that go into this, right? I feel like I'm rambling at this point, but my point is like, I think there's a lot of factors that have taught generations how to not spend money on things. And when they finally have to spend money on something that they're interested in, they scoff at it. So, I mean, I think that's why my nephew is so into cloud gaming, right? He has Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and Fortnite, and he plays the games on the cloud a lot because you don't have to buy a console. You don't have to buy the games. You just play them on your phone or on your, TV in the living room. And then you can, I mean, he has an Xbox in his bedroom, right? I mean, it's not like the only thing he plays, but like still it's just nuts. But that's the ecosystems. Those are the ecosystems we've created.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, remember like probably 15 years ago at this point when Square Enix announced that they were going to put Final Fantasy Tactics on iPad, and everybody was excited, and they charged $24.99 for it, and everybody thought they were stupid for charging $25 for one of the greatest games of all time.
And now look what people will pay once Final Fantasy Tactics come out.
I know. But like that version on the iPad is arguably the best version of that game. I mean, it's the War of the Lions version, which I think is the superior version. It's got touch controls. It's got all these great features that, only a touch screen can provide. I think that game's awesome. It's totally worth $25.
Right.
But, anyways. And I don't want to make it seem like I think all mobile games are bad. I actually think there's a lot of great mobile games. Some of my favorite games of all time are mobile games. Angry Birds, Plants vs. Zombies, Threes. There's a lot of great mobile games. But also there's a lot of trash. And I think we've just entered that point where like every store has a lot of great stuff, but it's all covered in the garbage and you have to sift through it because these platform holders, no offense, don't want to clean it up. You know, unfortunately, the console that is doing the worst is doing the best job of curating the content, right? Xbox does a great job of shuffling the garbage to the bottom. Not the not like a plus job, but better than Sony when you go into new releases and it's like I am bread and, you know, toaster strudel or whatever they're calling it these days. You know what I mean? Like, you know, but remember when Braid Remastered was, or the 10th anniversary edition was released and it didn't even show up in the new releases for PlayStation because they released on the same day as a bunch of AI garbage and was shoved to the bottom because they released like an hour before all the AI garbage games.
Yep.
So it's stuff like that, man. That's like, I don't know. Anyways, bring back the Nintendo seal of quality. You can only publish 5 games per console at this point. I don't know. Whatever. Get me out of here. I'm done.
All right. Well, everybody, final thoughts. My final thought is I know like I mentioned Silk Song. There's a lot of discussions and a lot of YouTube shorts going on about it. Definitely with the pricing, with the difficulty. And I'm just gonna say this. If you were anticipating this game and you bought it, you picked it up, and it was too challenging for you, I'm not going to say go get good and stuff, you know, wait for these patches and updates and stuff. Still spend time with it. I would say, or if you don't want to spend time with it, but you want to train yourself, play Mega Man. Play Mega Man 1 through 3. And the reason I'm saying that is because the Mega Man games would train you on how to deal with difficulty. It would train you like after you died from a boss and you don't have that weapon. Like Mega Man would get you that one more try, but you'll be able to figure out, like, if you haven't studied Mega Man games, study 1 through 3, play those games, get used to those challenging difficulties and those jumps and stuff like that. And the reason why I'm saying it is because it's going to help you be able to handle a lot of the things in Silk Song, like going from a bench to a boss and making that traversal thing. Because like Mega Man games, they were not generous with their checkpoints. I would say you had to get to a certain point or halfway through the level before they gave you a checkpoint. If you died any time before that checkpoint, you were sent back to the beginning of the game, of that level. And so repetition and patterns and learning about that, Mega Man would definitely teach you about that. And then once you get done with those Mega Man games, if you want to play more and study those, or go to the Mega Man X series, you can, and then go into Silk Song and know that you are going to get a lot of game overs. You're going to have to, you know, traverse to get back to those bosses and everything. Or don't even go to the boss. Continue to explore and get stronger if you need to. There's ways to overcome the challenging difficulty of that game. So that is my final thought. Corey, do you have any final thoughts before we wrap up?
Yeah. I think everybody should go watch K-pop Demon Hunter. It was really good. I watched it with my kids today, and you know, I know some reason some people are annoyed by its popularity, which is fine. Most people get annoyed by things popularity, right? Because that's the cool thing to do. But it was really good. The music's really good. I think the story is actually really great. You know, it's essentially about a girl who's trying to find herself because she's torn between two lives, essentially 2 types of lives, and it's really good. Like I wanted to watch it just because I wanted to watch it, but like I was shocked at how good it is, which I shouldn't be, because the animation studio behind it did the Spider-Verse movies and Mitchell and the Machines, the Mitchells and the Machines, right? And like that movie was also really good. So
which is funny because I think that was the first one from Sony Animation that Netflix did.
Oh yeah, that Netflix did, yeah.
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 Because it was on Netflix before they even put it out. And I didn't know that Sony Animation and Netflix had like a deal, like a contract deal or something, because that movie never came to theaters. It just showed up on Netflix. I'm like, oh wow.
It was really good. But yeah, I think K-Pop Demon Hunters is a really incredible movie, and I think even if you weren't interested, just give it a try. Like, I think it's one of the best, and this is coming from a person who enjoys like a lot of the Disney movies and stuff. Like, it's better than a lot of the Disney movies that have come out in the last probably 5 or 6 years. So I would probably go longer than that, but I don't remember what's come out and what hasn't. So, you know, man, the music is incredible, dude. Like, the music is so good. It's so good, man. Yes, like I was like super hyped, and I'm like, I'm not even doing anything. I want to go do something.
Yeah, he was just like, is Soda Pop or Golden the best songs in the movie?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that one they're singing on the airplane at the beginning is really good.
Yeah, that one is good too.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it was really good. So. I loved it so much. It was so good. I hope they make figures of the characters, because I will buy them and put them on my shelf.
Well, they are coming up with a part 2, so
yeah, I know.
And we have pictures with some cosplayers at PAX, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, movie's so good.
Well, everybody, that's going to be it for Nintendo Pow Block. Thank you for watching or listening to this episode of Nintendo Pow Block. If you joined us live, follow or subscribe to the channel you're watching if you haven't done so already. If you're watching later on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments, whether it's on today's topics or a new idea we can discuss in a future episode. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, consider leaving us a 5-star rating and a nice review, as it helps us with discoverability and reach. You can support Boss Rush on Patreon at patreon.com/Boss Rush Network at a tier that's right for you. You can even follow for free and gain access to all of our base shows on one feed. Thank you again for watching and or listening, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Woohoo!
Bye. If you want to see how you can become a Patreon producer, head on over to patreon.com/Boss Rush Network. The Patreon producers for this month are Adriel Munger, Austin Campbell, Celeste Roberts, Sana Dirrig, Francisco Santillan, Matthew Keel, and Christian S. Thanks for your continued support of the Boss Rush Network.